you know, a lot of people are gone for Thanksgiving. It's apparently Thanksgiving in America right now. Uh, so it's just the two of these wonderful people for now. And then Kate will be showing up hopefully soon. And that'll be it for this week. And then next week we'll see what happens. But, so yeah, this will be a shorter, weird session. Not weird, but who knows. But yeah, Kate will be here in about 15 to 20 minutes, so that's perfect. We're basically starting at our original start time for the Wednesday game. Yeah, announcements. I'm most likely moving next Wednesday into a different place, or next Thursday.
Fuck yeah, get it!
So we'll see if there's a session next week. It all depends on how that goes. But I'll be living with my boss, who's a work friend, so that's going to be interesting. So who knows if I'll even want to do that. Because some days I just like calling in and not going to work. Because kitchens suck. Anyways.
Oh no, I'm short on rent this month. What can I do, boss?
I mean, you know.
What the tongue do, Joe?
I'll show him. Yeah, announcements. I'm obviously absent from Codex Legendarium on Sundays for a bit because of busy season at my work, where weekends are just a little too hectic for me right now. Hopefully I can rejoin that campaign very soon. And hopefully that'll be back this Sunday with the Gruesome Twosome that's currently playing through it. Obviously, you know, we got this one. Maybe nearing the end, just based on what's been happening. I don't really know yet. I guess we'll find out together. As for the Thursday game, who knows when that's going to come back. Still working on stuff with that. That's also going to be really weird as well, from at least what I know that's happening for that one. But yeah, I think I'll announce the name of that one. Nah, I won't, because I don't know what's happening with that yet. But yeah, last we left off, or also Kate has an Etsy. You know, get your Halloween shopping in.
If you want to get shit before Christmas,
yeah.
TikTok, motherfuckers.
Because, you know, independent businesses are about to get slammed. They get slammed this time of year, and not in a good way. Well, they do, because they get money. But not in the other fun way. Anyways, get your shopping in before the holiday season. And you can do that at etsy.com/shop/KateCraftStudioUS. And also, I think Bad Dice Co. is the other one. So check them all out and get some bad dice. Because that's the name of Anyways, last we left off, the party hung out more in the flesh city of Amoebus. You know, had a good time in the flesh city. And were encountered by a archfey looking member of the collective, this group who oversees this flesh city. The fey creature's name was Valkyris Velterigine, who also said his name was also known as Pipshin in the material plane to some people, and told the party he could get them out of the flesh city and help them get out of the keep that didn't seem to have a way out of, but they needed to do a little bit of a heist for him. So the party broke into the collective and stole the mortar and pestle of Baba Yaga, a sort of powerful member of the Unseelie Court, the mother of all hags, a very powerful fey entity. The party stole said mortar and pestle, and the security system of the place activated, and the party were thrust into a weird maze of gasping sphincters and flesh doors, and it was a lot of fun. Everybody had a good time, and they snuck through the maze, didn't fight any of the creatures that were roaming it, and escaped through some esophaguses in the maze, and upon exiting said maze, returned to the inn, met back up with Pipshin, and gave him the mortar and pestle, which he used to teleport everybody out of Amoebus into the keep, and then took the mortar and pestle for himself, and gave the party 6 masks that resembled a painting in the keep, but also would fit a door elsewhere in the keep that couldn't be opened Each of you got a mask that had a name on it, and that name became your name on the mask, engraved on it. And, yeah. You all got your masks, and learned these masks would open up a door in the keep for further investigation, should that day ever come. And you're given other information for if you want to know more of what's happening in regards to where's Ven's soul, what's going on with this Cathosis dude, the creator god that they're saying. Then look for people who are having nightmares. So you all went to the Wayfarers Guild after leaving the keep, having learned that focusing on the masks that you were given allows you to leave the keep. And miraculously, there were 6 masks for 6 people. So you all left the keep and explored the Starforge in Bizzundum, talked to Hazar, told Hazar, yeah, everything seems fine with the keep, and party basically explored the tower a little bit, and fully sold the sleigh and polar bears that were pulling said sleigh, and instead bought 6 motorcycle-like vehicles with snowmobile treads instead of wheels called Wolves. All 3 were put in the chest, 2 were transferred so they could be pulled out of any storage item. The 3rd was just put in there plainly. And you bought the Wolves, and that's where we ended the session, basically, with people buying Wolves and Flitz saying, we should explore the city. We haven't had time to explore this place, really. We've kind of just been running around from point to point. Let's chill out for a bit. And that's where we're going to pick up. The vehicles have been put in the chest. The 6 of you are standing here. But Quoin, Ricky, and Druck are going to go do their own thing in the tower, leaving Keta, Dax, and Flitz to their own devices. And since you're standing in the auto shop place with the Dwergar named Wrench, he's like, well, if you're looking for something... Oh, hey, what kind of voice did he have? Southern? I don't know. Well, if you're looking for something to do...
Well, no, wait. Actually, this actually works perfectly because Flitz and Kenna went off.
That's right.
Because he's going to get stuff made.
Right.
And Dax wasn't here last time, so Dax
could follow them.
That essentially would break up the group perfectly.
Right. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, you wander off to go get things made. Do you ask for directions from anybody?
No. Flitz doesn't, unless it's up to...
Okay.
We have time to just wander, so...
So there's 150 floors in the Starforge Tower and the Lava Lake, and then there's the city. It's the entirety of the city itself.
Jeez. And the... Oh, gosh. We were on the... I don't know.
149th.
Oh, yeah. Old boy's floor. Right, why they go do that to do... I wanted to go get some things made. Do y'all need anything done? Or do y'all just want to walk about? See the city?
I am more than fine with going with you, Flitz.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, Flitz, lead the way.
Alright.
So
go to the elevator.
Go to the elevator. It's got 150 buttons. I don't have any of the buttons written down. I remember some of them.
Flitz, what is it you're getting made again?
I want to get, I had some ideas for, honestly, for some gifts for y'all. I'm feeling weirdly homesick, and I think giving gifts would do me some good.
Well, I went to the general store to get my signet ring made. Maybe we could go there.
Okay, yeah, I think that would work.
Someone else comes into the elevator.
Oh.
Just another person. They're a big old dwarf. Like this rest of the city is mostly dwarves. They have a heavily braided beard, shoulder length orange hair that's also braided all over the place. No mustache, just the beard.
Okay. What floor are you going to?
6.
Oh. Is that what floor we need to go to? Do you remember what floor you need to go to, Dax, to get this?
The general store.
I'm gonna take floor 3.
Yeah, it's floor number 2 or floor number 3, Flitz.
The layout changes every day.
Oh, well, that's very confusing.
That's just how I'm gonna.
Oh, that would get very confusing. All right, so we'll ride with you to 6 and see where it takes us.
And he presses number 6 on the elevator. The elevator rockets downwards. Because it can do all 150 floors in like seconds. So it gets down to floor 6 and he steps out into what looks like a toy store.
Flitz, you did say gifts.
Yeah, but I don't think many in the group would be, aside from like maybe Ricky, would appreciate a gift like this. We'll just go to 2 and I'll press 2.
Okay, so back to like where all the shops are nestled in a line. Basically, you have like the general store, all the others, like a jewelry store down here.
Okay, perfect. I think I want to go to the jewelry store. The jeweler, really quick.
All
Do you want
right.
me to come with you inside, or? do you
Sure.
just-
I mean, you could
Okay.
wander and look about. I don't know. I have some ideas.
Cool beans. To the jewelry store. Oh, here we go. Perfect.
To the jewelry store.
Or-
All right. So it's just the 3 of you. And you're all on the elevator. While I find your face, wherever your face is.
My face is right here. What are you talking
Trying to
about?
find it on the
It's right
overlay.
here.
There
You
we
plugged
go.
your Etsy store.
I plugged
We
your
did.
Etsy store.
Thanks.
So yeah, you're on the elevator. The other 3 that aren't here today have wandered off to do their own thing. And you're currently on floor 3, going towards a jewelry store. And you step into said jewelry store, and it's got jewels of all sorts everywhere, gemstones, gem dusts, and behind the counter is this bipedal unicorn-looking figure with long, flowing, vibrant pink robes studded with like white diamonds, and they've got a very ornate, ostentatious gold horn that's also covered in jewels. And they're just standing behind the counter.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to commission some pieces.
What kind of pieces?
Quite an array. And he's gonna pull out his small little pocketbook, and he's gonna flip past some of the stuff that he's written down about various places that they've been and they've explored. All right. So for the first one, do you? I would like some kind of almost like a horn cap, but kobold in size, platinum, if you will, with some draconic engravings around the base. Anyway, is that possible?
Of course.
Okay. Okay. Next up, I want to get. I originally had an idea, but then this individual went through some dramatic changes recently, so I thought it'd be really a nice idea to get maybe some. The wings are a little different for them, but I think they would like some maybe bronze or brass colored like like chains potentially.
All
Decorative
right, I
in
think
nature.
I can do that.
Okay, they would go from like the base, wrap around the base of where the wings are, and then go to the little.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. Next is I wanted to get some beard, like beads and such.
I can do
Like
that.
clips and
I
clasps
sell
and
quite a
such?
few to the local populace.
Perfect. Maybe some blues and lighter blues. Flitz is checking over his shoulder, make sure Ken is not like paying too much attention
Okay.
to what he's saying.
Okay.
Nah, they're like they're just browsing, trying to figure out, like looking through their spell components, trying to figure out what they should get in preparation. So they're like off.
Food. Okay, good. And then, so yeah, we'll get some of those, and then, do you have like an armband?
Of course, I have all sorts.
Yes. Platinum in color, but set with a like a sapphire or something.
Oh, perfect. I can do that. Yeah.
Could you make the cut of the sapphire it'll appear like almost like a dragon's eye?
Oh, of course.
Perfect. Okay. And then we'll have some draconic also too.
All right.
Well, and then the last one is, I don't know if he's really going to appreciate it fully.
All right.
But might as well. What I was thinking was a simple ring of like gold, but set with various small gemstones. I
can
want
do
a,
that.
and I would like a one that resembles these colors: silver, like a brownish red color,
All right.
a purple color,
All right.
a sky blue color,
Perfect.
and a more like a sapphire-y color.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. That's still you need from me? Maybe make it like a bracelet. Let's do a bracelet. Adjustable
Sounds
size
good.
bracelet.
I can do that. Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, if you could just, yeah, perfect. Okay. Well, that's all I had.
Wonderful.
How many days and how much money, gold, would that cost?
Oh, I think I can get an order like that put together by tomorrow.
Oh, okay, lovely.
I have almost every gem in existence on hand somewhere. Shouldn't take too much time.
Okay, perfect. Well, sure. So it's like what I pay half now and half when I receive the order.
Either or. You can pay full, you can pay half, up to you.
Pay in full. I trust you. Can I just get like a receipt or an invoice or something?
Of course.
Perfect.
They draft up a piece of parchment with everything you've asked for, with a total price of let me just look at gem costs. Let's say 1,000 gold.
For the timeliness, he'll give them an extra hold. Extra for like a tip. For timeliness
Sure.
and a tip, he'll give an extra 100 gold.
Cool beans. Yeah, and you see the unicorn humanoid. They have humanoid like hands with fingers and everything, but their bottom, like their hindquarters are very equine, very horse hooves and everything. And
Oh, so it's like an upright.
yeah, bipedal horse person.
Oh, okay.
And they take the money and they give you the piece of parchment. Yes, they should be ready by tomorrow, what you've asked for.
Lovely.
And the name of it says like their name on it, and they in cursive it says Peridot. Peridot.
Oh, like the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, lovely to meet you. I'm Flitz.
I'm Peridot.
Tumblepots. Really like your name.
Thank you. Is there anything I can do for your friends?
I think. Can Dax? Did y'all need anything?
Give me a few minutes. I got a lot of spells to scroll through.
Okay.
Of course.
I will need. Oh, do you have? 1 second. I need to find. I need components for copying spells.
Yes. I don't sell
Okay.
a gem's worth of component costs usually. You'd want to go check out Spell Carvers in the Glimmerway. That's somewhere in the city near the. It's actually near the tower here, near the Starforge. It's the district near this. It's not hard to find. Once
You said Glimmerway?
The Glimmerway is the name of the district. Yes, you'll be able to find.
Oh, okay, district.
A component shop there known as Spell Carvers.
Lovely. All right. Kenna, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna be honest. I will be back in the morning. Morning's good. To pick up these, or
Of course.
okay. Well, we'll be back then.
All right.
Thank you again, Peridot. Dax, did you have anything you would like to do?
No, I was just admiring your amethyst that you have. It is quite gorgeous.
Do you want to buy it?
No, I am a little too rough and tumble to have precious and semi-precious stones.
It's only worth 100 gold.
I'll buy it.
I'll have to
Okay.
There you go. You said 100.
Yes, of course. They open up the jewelry case and just pull out the amethyst and hand it to Dax.
Oh, Flitz, thank you.
It's a transparent, deep purple gemstone.
You're welcome. No worries.
Dax just keeps looking at you and between the amethyst, and just like goes over and gives you like a very gentle hug. Not a crush your bones hug, but like a very like thoughtful hug.
Oh yeah, Flitz will
And
get
snaps
into it.
Flitz's neck. Yes, the Glimmerway has many. Has the spell carvers, which should have what you're looking for. There's also the Midnight Pass district of the city, which has a bunch of other things like the Korhand Auction House, the Goldenrod Casino, a historical building known as Through the Ages, and some other fun places. So if you're looking for things you won't find anywhere else, you've come to the right place. City. That is.
What do you like to do in your time off here?
I like to go to Through the Ages. They have a theme restaurant inside.
Interesting. All right.
You know, people dress up in costume and put on acts, and it's very bad, very poorly performed, but I like going there for the food. There's also the Oculum in the Glimmerway, which is a massive sort of telescopic device that lets you look anywhere in the world through a telescope. There's the Skyport, if you like to fly airships. There's Bygones, which is very fun. That's a sort of relic shop. They sell relics. The casino, of course. The Goldenrod Casino. And then the auction house. You can get some fun things at the auction house if you know where to look.
Do you have like estate sales?
It depends on the day. Some days they sell buildings, trinkets, magic items. It all depends on the day.
We're looking for potential like unique furniture and unique artwork and such.
Oh, Bygones would be the place. They sell relics from ages past, such as nothing magical, of course. You could probably find furniture at the Korhand auction house. Then there's the university, but I doubt any of you are here for schooling. The Embers Conservatorium is the university. It is in the Glimmerway.
Oh, two places we can visit.
Unlike most universities out there that teach specifically magic, the Embers Conservatorium teaches its students about all manner of subjects.
So
Geometry, geography, history, maths, science, time, and then of course magic.
We do have a new home that we recently need to add some
Well, then
pizzazz to.
you must decorate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's a furniture shop out there somewhere as well, but if you want ancient furniture that's worth a pretty penny, Bygones or the casino, or not the casino, Bygones or the auction house would be your place to go. And also if you want to gaze through a really powerful telescope device anywhere in the world, the Oculum is very fun as well.
Okay, this place is.
There's also the Brass Highway, which is the street that you've most likely have seen above the city streets where people drive around on oolves. You do need oolves to access that street, which are all in the chest with Quoin. But everywhere that you can access from the highway, you can access from the walking streets. All but the Brass Speedway, but the Brass Speedway is closed after people kept dying during the races. So,
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yes, if you're looking for fun, the city has much to offer. Of course, there's the brothel in this tower as well, and many others. Can I help you with anything else?
Kenna comes over with like a bunch of tickets for items that are too expensive to display. It's like, all right, I need 2 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, and 1 of these. And it's a Hero's Feast bowl, jewel encrusted bowl for Hero's Feast. I want 2 of those. 2 agates worth about 1,000 gold each.
Okay.
3 bags of diamond dust worth about 100 gold each, and then a crystal ball worth about 1,000 gold.
So, they have the diamond dust and the agates. They don't have anything else.
They don't, like, not even a crystal ball?
No. For the
We'll have to go to
ball,
spell carve.
they'll say, to get for the ball in the bowl, you'll have to go to spell carvers. But I can do the diamond dust and the agates.
Okay.
So you can just mark off that money and you can have it.
Cool. That is 2,300.
Cool beans. That's nothing compared to some of you. Some of you got so much money.
We have so much money.
Except Ricky.
Poor Ricky.
He's getting
Shit,
there.
yeah, we do.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of money. Ricky's got
Not
612 gold. Everybody else has got like 19,000 plus.
We need to give Ricky a spending allowance.
Right, yeah.
But yes, of course, if you want components, I do recommend spell carvers. They also sell spell scrolls there. And they even commission spell scrolls to be made. And I believe if you've got the coin to pay, the man who runs the shop there teaches people how to make their own spells. So, fun stuff like that. But of course, have fun. But if you want to go for a lovely lunch, it's early morning, but by the time you get to some of these places, it'll be lunchtime. If you want a really good lunch, I do recommend Through the Ages. It's a historical building that contains history of all of the world's history, or of history of all the world's ages. It also includes chapels with information to every god in the pantheon, even including the lesser-known deities. And then there's the attached theme restaurant.
Do you know how far back that history goes?
Quite a ways.
Roughly about 2,000 at the earliest?
Most
Or
likely.
even further back?
To whenever recorded history started, was what I'm aware of.
Right. So probably not as far back as we want to infer.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Peridot. You've been quite lovely.
Of course.
I think. What floor is the spell carver on?
Oh, it's not in this
carver?
building. It's in the Glimmerway district, outside of the tower.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yes, and then the Midnight Pass is where the auction house, the casino, Through the Ages, and the relic shop is. Bygones. That is the Midnight Pass, and that is also in a different district. About an hour walks east from here to the Midnight Pass district. The Glimmerway is about a 20-minute walk to the west of here.
Okay, lovely.
Once you leave the tower, but you'll have to take the ferry to leave the tower. Or you can just take the walking path. It's your choice. Some are a little unnerved on being in the lava lake. You can just walk around if you'd like.
I think we'll stretch our feet.
Alright. So if you go to the first floor of this tower, you can take the underpass, which will just be a walkway out of here, so you don't have to take the ferry.
Oh, Kenna, that reminds me. I need to pick up something.
Did you want me to remind you about it?
Yes, Vin. Thank you, Peridot.
Of course.
Well, as we begin to leave, he had these spells, and he'll flip open his own spell book. It was a familiar. Did Vin ever have a familiar?
You guys do recall Ven conjuring a raven once when you were in the Frost Giant castle? But that was before Flitz, but yeah.
He had a familiar that he didn't bring out a ton. I only really recall seeing it once, maybe twice.
Okay. Well, he I don't remember seeing any components for it, so I need to pick up some components to make that. It looks like some kind of brazier that is made of brass.
Oh yeah, that would have been disintegrated.
Some charcoal, incense, and herbs worth about 10 gold, and I can create a familiar. That seems...
He's got incense in his non-shared items in the bag of holding. I've got.
That's okay. Flitz will buy it. Flitz will buy his.
I've got a list of what he's got in there. He's got like. He's got 17 gold pieces in there.
Yeah, incense and a powdered diamond.
I did find he did have a pearl in there, so I took the pearl.
Yeah, that's marked off.
He's also got like a ton of spellbook materials in here. Did you want that?
I did take those already.
Oh, you took those already?
I did. Yes.
All
he
right.
had
the parchment, or was the?
No, he had. So I put in my component mounts. He had
390 spellbook.
290. Because
I'm
used 100. I've used 100.
I'm looking on the Google.
100.
I'm looking on the Google Doc, which is the most up to date one. Because I didn't delete anything off his character sheet. So whatever's on the Google Doc that you guys have is what's in the bag of holding right now.
Yeah, because I used 100 for recording some spells.
Okay. All right.
So we shouldn't have that anymore.
The Ven stuff that's in the bag of holding then is that no one's taken yet. Is Cloak of the Bat, a Wand of Pyrotechnics, 9th level spell scroll of Mass Heal, Scroll of the Comet, again, summons a massive comet that crashes into the ground if you're outside, Tome of Clear Thought, which you can study to increase your intelligence, Glyph of Warding spell scroll, Summon Shadow Spawn spell scroll, Summon Undead spell scroll, Reanimate spell scroll, a book, Catatune Love Poem book, Common Clothes, Create Bonfire spell scroll, Encode Thought spell scroll, Incense and Powdered Diamond, 200 gold pieces worth, an ink pen, little bag of sand, Magic Missile spell scroll, 10 sheets of parchment, 7 days of rations, small knife, a small statuette of a smug halfling, tears inside of gem worth 300 gold pieces, Ven's vestments, the Vlakos horn that is no longer magical that summons like the giant spirit. I think someone in their notes said they want to hang it up in the house. A wolf, 2 wolf amulets from the episode 3 of the campaign.
Wow.
8 gems worth 50 gold pieces each. 17 gold pieces. An Oyster Bowl game set and a Frost Fingers spell scroll.
Okay.
So that is the current up-to-date stuff of what's in the bag holding. That's Ven's. So that hasn't been taken yet.
So Flitz did take the spell scroll or spellbook materials. It was 390 originally, but
which
he
I
used
deleted
100.
I deleted that off of the.
So I added that to Flitz's. So But Flitz will need his own brazier and
Yep.
those things for.
Of course. Yeah, I updated the bag holding today. I added the diamonds that Ken I got from the Flesh City. I added a healer's kit and a herbalism kit because those were all new to me. And there's still refined cathadium in there.
more.
3 pounds of refined cathadium, which you learned can also be used to replicate, or in use in the space of at cost spell components. There's a massive porcupine quill that functions as a javelin.
My porcupine.
You got a bottle of truth serum in there.
Yeah.
You got some dark roast coffee in there. Got a lot of fun stuff in there. Clairvoyant spell components are in there. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff in there. And in the chest, because I think people keep forgetting, Mind Carver is still in the chest, which hasn't been dealt with yet.
You know, we're just not going to deal with it at this
Which
point in
I did
time.
mention in the item that you can only be unattuned from it if you go to the brine pool. So Dax is still attuned to Mind Carver. So that means Dax only has 2 available attunement slots.
That's so bullshit.
I know, but we said that they got rid of it when Dax died. But you're still very much attuned to it in a curse sense.
Bound to it.
The armor aberrant plate is still in there. I think you guys
Oh, that's some good shit.
I think you guys
We'll
learned
get
that
shit.
if the Mind Carver is not dealt with, you will can just come back.
Oh, yeah, and if we take it out, it's just going to fucking
Yeah,
kill me.
yeah.
One shot.
A lockbox filled with 5 300 gold piece diamonds. Transferred by Ven, so it's stuck. The sleigh is no longer in there. You got some acid. Yeah. So yeah, basically, you guys know what you got. So you're headed out of the tower then?
Yeah, headed to Spell Carver to the Glimmer Way.
Alrighty. So you go to the first floor, and you can see a walkway that goes down, like a tunnel that goes down in the food court area, because the food court's the first floor. It is an empty food court right now because things are just opening. It's like 9 a.m. You guys were only gone in the Flesh City for like 6 seconds. But
Was
yeah,
there a Wetzel's Pretzels?
everything's closed.
Or a hot dog on a stick?
Nothing's open yet.
But like, can we see the facade of a Wetzel's
There's
Pretzel?
like a corn dog place.
Hot dog on a stick.
Corn dog's so bad.
But yeah, you guys have only been gone technically for 6 seconds, but you spend like a day and a half in the Flesh City.
Amiibos.
So you're only gone for
Amiibos.
6 seconds. So you go, kind of still hurt obviously from the bludgeoning esophagus, but you head underneath this tunnel, and the tunnel actually goes underneath the lake, the lava lake, and it's got glass siding on it, so you're walking under a tunnel under the lake, and you can just see lava kind of just around it, and there's like little fish swimming through the lava, and there's a kid like punching the glass trying to break it for fun, but it's just not break. It's just super resilient. He's like, I'm gonna break it. And he's like punching it. His parents are like, it's not gonna break.
I can break these glass. You can't break.
Break those, cause
Ah!
yeah, but the kid's just punching the glass. And, nothing's happening.
Hey, can
Yeah.
maybe we should see if there's a spa or something, a place to relax. Because
Yeah.
well, after we do all this shopping and such,
Yeah.
and I can
sure.
conjure the familiar. I'll write a note. I'll send it off to Quoin to tell him that we're going to be spending the rest of the day relaxing at a spa, at a place to just, because
I'm a little fucked up, yeah.
just a little bit.
Just a little fucked up.
The kid keeps punching the glass. Just donk, donk. He's like, I want to break it. I want to play with the fish. And then his parents just like drag him away. He's being...
I'll shape into a fish when I start to suffocate
Yes.
with no water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
What a way to
Are
die.
the fish in the lava beast?
They look like fish. They don't look like typical like fish you use.
Yeah,
These,
yeah,
are,
they're
these
probably
fish are like
monstrosities.
the
Yeah.
fish look like they're made of like rock. And they're just swimming around.
Cat turns to a fish.
Kenny couldn't
and he
turn into
takes
one
it,
of those fish. Yeah.
chucks it at the kid.
But
Because it's a lava swim speed, not a regular swim speed. That's the technicality.
But eventually you do exit the tunnel, and you're in a different district of Bizzundum. You'd be in the Glimmerway. It is a dark district. The rest of the city is kind of lit by these lava lakes and oil lanterns that are filled with magma that kind of light everything up. This district of the city is dark, but it is still lit by the rivers of magma flowing through down the streets and everything. Obviously, you can fall into the rivers and be terribly injured, but there are like railings up so people don't do that. And banners of flowing violet and black flow from building to building, providing a canopy. And you have no idea where you're going.
No.
There's tons of people walking around. A lot of people in like robes are walking around. Like they look very magic-y.
Like scholarly or culty?
Scholarly and scholar. I can't say that word. You know, not culty.
Kenna, do you want to take point on getting directions, or?
I think you're muted.
Kenna, we can't hear you. You are the mouth.
You have to talk at us,
Not
not
mouth.
away from us.
Sorry, I was talking to the Weaver for a second.
Gotcha.
But it wasn't important. I was just like sharing, a funny joke I heard. But yeah, I guess I can take point for this.
Okay. It's all dwarves. The city is mostly dwarves. Dwergar,
Okay.
mountain dwarves.
I'm gonna like comb my beard out, make it look a little more presentable after being almost digested.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just go up to someone who's not sitting on a bench.
Of course.
Sit next to him.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Hello.
howdy there. You wouldn't by any chance know how to get to the spell carvers?
Oh, of course. Get to the end of the block here. Make a left.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
You can't miss it.
All right.
That was easy.
You're easy.
I'm the mouth.
That doesn't actually say that. So you walk down the street. You can see people are carrying like weird, like arcane little toys and stuff. One kid is just carrying a massive firework and is grinning ear to ear. It's in the shape of like a dragon, and he's just like smiling ear to ear, like.
Didn't know TNT was open this time of year.
But you round a corner and you come to a small.
The urge to cast Prestidigitation to light that fuse
do it.
is right here, but I'm not
Do
going
it. Let the
I
intrusive
don't.
thoughts win.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not accidentally kill a
The
child.
kid just explodes.
Yeah, I'd rather not do
You turn the corner and you come to a small, quaint shop with stained glass windows and a large wooden sign showing a quill drawing arcane symbols onto a piece of parchment. And the quill is animated and moving, but it's not through magic, it's just construction. But it says spell carvers in cursive.
This looks like the right place.
And next door is a massive, like a section. And beside this, there's like a massive section of land that's been kind of cleared away. And you see a large building surrounded by small rivers and ponds of magma. And the building that's next door, again, has all this empty land filled with magma and rivers and ponds of it, is a building marked by crooked towers and spires and large arching walkways that float above these rivers of magma. And it says Embers Conservatorium, so that is the university next door. And then you have spellcarvers where you're currently standing.
I mean, they did say we would know it when we see it.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay. Dax, did you need any... do you cast spells, Dax?
I mean, yes, but the ones that actually require me to do other things, no.
So you don't need any components or anything.
Flitz,
did you
could you
want to-
imagine me actually having to get diamond dust and stuff like that?
You wanted that
I-
amethyst really badly, so I wasn't sure if it was.
It's just so pretty. Like, look
We can
at
get
it.
it set in something.
Look at it, Flitz. Yes, this is an amethyst D20. I have an
Not bad.
amethyst D20.
Nice.
I mean, we can get that set in something. It's just a loose gem at the moment.
You hear an explosion a couple blocks away.
No.
It sounds like a firework.
Was not me. Nope, not me.
I have. That's all I really needed was more. Just need more spell components for that. And then I will get some more copying material as well. So
Someone walks out of spell carvers and they're just a massive minotaur, like very tan with a long flowing mane that's oiled back with like nice smelling fragrant oils, rippling muscles, and they're wearing like a toga mixed with like a flowing wizard robe. And they're walking with like a staff that's just covered with like just gems studded all throughout it. And they just walk past.
day.
Good day!
We're here for some spell components.
Then go inside the shop. You'll have a good time. And then the minotaur just keeps walking.
It's
What
enough.
an interesting fellow. Alright, I'm gonna head in.
Alrighty.
Interesting fella.
This is an incredibly small shop, completely cluttered with just parchment everywhere. Cluttered parchment sticking out of like boxes, sticking out of like alcoves in the wall. There's parchment everywhere. You can see dust on a lot of the parchment. It basically looks like Ollivanders from the Harry Potter movies, like dusty and just packed full of shit with no real organization. And you can smell the dust in the air, and it like tickles your nose, and it aggravates a little bit of the nasal passages. And kind of standing behind the counter on a stool is a deep gnome with like this crazy poofy white hair. That's like easily 2 feet just of poof, just poof, and a wisp of a mustache. He's like, hello. How may I assist you?
Howdy there.
Howdy.
We're in the market for some spell components.
I sell components. I sell scrolls. I commission scrolls.
I was looking for some at least 2 gem encrusted bowls and a crystal ball.
What value? Like, what's your value you're looking for? I have all sorts.
Roughly 1,000 gold each.
For the bowls and for the crystal ball.
Yeah.
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 He disappears like a.
Everything's free.
And then you hear a pop somewhere else.
Flitz!
You hear a
Just
pop
kidding.
like from somewhere else in the back, like a. And then and he appears in front of you holding what you asked for. Is this what you're looking for? The crystal ball is like jet black.
That'll work. Yeah.
That'll do.
That'll do.
That was sold to me from a person who no longer exists.
Can I just real quick identify it?
It's mundane.
Okay, great.
This has a creepy backstory. It's a normal, everyday
But
crystal ball.
you get the bowls. The bowls look old, but they're
Mhm.
what you're looking for. One of the bowls does have like a stain of blood on the side, which you can easily tell is also just incredibly old. I buy things from people too. I like to collect things.
Oh. Alright.
All right. All right, all right, all right.
I have some old things, but they're not
And then
magical.
Disappears
Mm.
and reappears standing on the counter. Sorry. It's a little persnickety. And then
Oh, go.
appears right beside Flitz.
Oh,
Yeah, this is your basically your same height, deep gnome.
I need some spell components for Find Familiar. I need a brass brazier, and I would like 60's gold worth of materials to cast a spell.
Okay. Sure. And
Perfect.
you're rummaging around in the back, and then they appear with this brass brazier that's dented on the side a little bit, and you can see there's like the stains of ash in the bottom of the brazier, and carved along the sides of the brazier are like faces of people in agony.
You have a different one?
No. Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
He just tosses this one, clang, 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 and then comes back with a more just basic, kind of tarnished brass brazier.
That'll do. Perfect. So here's the 60 gold. Do you have spell writing
Of
components? Can I get 110 gold worth of that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And they kind of just like climb up a ladder that's there, and they just grab a bunch of like loose paper and spell book components, and they just give you it all loose.
Okay, he'll give the 170 gold. He'll set that down and then begin to. His component pouches are in a different array, so he'll begin to put that together, as well as getting the Find Familiar. Do you mind if I cast a spell in here? Would you rather?
That's fine.
Okay. And I had one more inquiry. I was
Okay.
told that you possess the ability to help individuals create their own spells.
Yes.
Is it specific to just learned practitioners?
Yes.
AKA wizards? Oh,
Yes. Anyone who uses a book and a spell book.
well, my spell book is reserved to strictly only ritual style spells.
That's possible.
Yeah, well, I had some ideas for spells that I currently can use, but I would like to adapt them in a way that does different types of damage. But that's all right.
Isn't there meta magic that can do that?
There is, yes, there is.
And then
There is.
they disappear. And this time they reappear standing on one of the shelves near the ceiling. Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right.
And
Can
then
you all
they,
give me?
right in front of you, like nose to nose. So, are you interested?
No, it's all right.
I also commission spell scrolls. I sell all sorts of spell scrolls. Cantrip, 2 of the most potent of spell scrolls. I also have a scroll in my possession that I haven't been able to get rid of or find a use for. And his
Maybe
kind of
we
like
can-
eyes go wide and just like stares into your eyes because they have like nose to nose.
Would you? I mean, I could take it off your hands.
For a price.
Well, yes, of course.
Do you have money?
I do.
Do you have lots of money?
I'm doing all right.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Relatively
1 second.
speaking.
Goes into the back, comes back, and shows you this like very old piece of parchment with the sketching of a massive bipedal orange dinosaur-like creature, was what it looks like, covered in spikes.
Oh.
This summons this thing. Give me a history check, Flitz. Just see if you can recognize the sketching. Actually, you don't need to do you don't need to do a history check.
Oh,
because this creature is representative of one of the houses of the Soulspire Academy.
Oh,
It's a
so the Phoenix. Oh, it's such a. That is a lovely scroll, and I do not think. Well, how much are you selling it for?
It summons a Tarask.
Yes, like really, like a real one.
Apparently, I've never had the will to use it.
Yeah,
Apparently, you read the scroll,
Uh-huh.
and it summons a Tarask in an unoccupied space you can see within 1 mile. It disappears if it dies, and it's hostile towards everything other than itself.
So no, I would not like that. No, thank you. I don't think I want that.
You sure?
Yes.
You could have so much fun with it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not the type of person to enjoy a thing like that.
Okay.
But thank you, though. I appreciate it for the materials.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna go outside and do this spell casting.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, I need a little. It's the first time casting, so I'm a little nervous.
Well, if you wanna. Okay.
Thank you. What was your name?
Pietro.
Pietro. Nice to meet you. I'm Flitz. This is Kinna, and this is Dax.
Nice to meet you all.
You
The
as well.
scroll is 200,000 gold.
Oh, I definitely do not have that.
No, it's one-time use. It's 100,000.
Nope. Still don't have that.
You don't want to summon a Tarask anywhere?
Nope. Can't say that I do,
Okay.
but I appreciate it, Pietro.
I used to have,
Good day.
I used to have another scroll that could summon comets.
Oh,
Bye.
bye. Leaves.
And then you hear. You just get a sense he just randomly teleports around his shop with no real
God, that would be.
mean. He definitely does not choose to do that. It just happens. It's like he's permanently stuck in a blink spell. Just
Oh yeah.
Y'all, can we spend about an hour and 10 minutes as I cast this?
outside the shop.
Try to find like a nice little area that they can sit. They can all
There's like
sit.
so that the university that's next door has like a bunch of like benches and nice scenery, like artificial trees have been set up because you're underground, you're in a mountain, so trees can't grow here. But yeah, there's trees and there's like benches, but everything is like lava lakes and lava ponds and these floating like walkways that keep floating around. And there are people milling about that place, but you can do it there if you'd like. You could also find somewhere more quiet and private. Up to you.
No, I think we'll be good here. I just need a little space. He'll probably sit on the ground with the brazier set before him, and he'll begin to ritually cast Find Familiar.
Alrighty. What are the two of you gonna do? Well, Flitz takes like an hour or so to cast Find Familiar. It took you 20 minutes to get to this area, so it's still pretty early in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
You can also have a short rest while this is happening too.
Yeah.
hey Dex, you up for a game of Oyster Bowl 1-on-1?
As long as you can take it easy and maybe relax during it.
Yeah, you could. Oyster Bowl isn't too demanding. You could have a short rest during Oyster Bowl.
Dax, of course I know how to relax. I mean, I don't get overly competitive over anything.
Let me just move out of the way so when Asmodeus strikes up from the depths for you saying that.
What are you trying to say, Dax?
You just saw Asmodeus too, which is great.
I'm not calling you a liar, but I ain't calling you a truther.
So, were you here when the party met Asmodeus like a couple sessions ago?
I think so.
No, I was
No.
gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was
that
in-
happened.
He was in the
He
Flesh
got chained up
City.
and it ended.
He was in the
Yeah.
Flesh City, so in prison in the Flesh City. But yeah, anyways,
So,
Cool.
are we friends with him or no?
no.
No.
Okay.
You're only really friends with none of them.
Okay.
We are on neutral terms with Peshan.
Yep.
That's
And-
better than
and
nothing.
Vecna is you, and then Vecna was just like, "Hey, what's up?" Okay, so if you're gonna play Oyster Bowl, I'll be right back. So I have to grab my notebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do what you want. I won't be here to moderate it for a second.
All right.
Right, listen up, monks.
We start cussing left and right. We start throwing hands. We start fighting. We blow up the whole place. I cast
lifts up
comment.
their shirt and flashes the whole student body.
What is this? Woodstock
Get up and I run
99
around.
2.0?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm still here.
Oh my god, look at Lex, so thick, so scrumptious.
All right. Well,
Man's really ran to the back of the room and back.
Damn.
I was
Right
here the
there.
entire time.
I will say this is gonna be really scary. But sometimes I'll be looking at myself in Zoom, and all I can think about, if that door opens.
I know what you mean.
Right?
It's over with. It's completely over with. Like that's it.
I think it was on this channel, or I was streaming a game and we were doing Discord like video with my buddies, and my bedroom door just went because it doesn't latch. This door doesn't latch, so we had to like drill like a hook into it. Oh
my
God,
mom
Lex,
came
your
in
door
here
just
one
opened.
time while we were streaming, and I was just like, "What do you need?"
Alrighty, so
Like a bathroom door or a closet door?
That's my bathroom door. Yeah. Well, the problem
that's
is
fine.
I'm by myself.
that's even better.
My roommate's out of town all
That's
week.
even better.
It's
I'm
just
like-
the ghost of the shit you just took.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's the big bad of the campaign.
It's that corn coming back to haunt you
Alright,
from this Thanksgiving.
So,
It has juice.
so,
Yes, juice.
so it's just Dax and Keno playing Oyster Bowl. Flitz is summoning a familiar.
Yes.
Just gals being gals.
Actually, are there students from
Thank
the
goodness.
Yeah.
the conservatorium passing
They're
by? I want to
wandering-
try to rope one of them in.
They're going to their morning classes.
Aww.
You think none of them would skip class?
Do any of them look like they're delinquents and wouldn't mind skipping a class?
Perception check.
Perception. 17.
There's like a 12-year-old.
Kenna, we're not gambling with a child.
They all look very young.
Fun.
Like 12 is probably the youngest. The oldest looks like they're maybe 17.
Okay. Alright, fine. I won't ask him.
That said, are you two gambling, betting any money for Oyster Bowl?
Kenna, we're not being competitive because you need to rest before you have an aneurysm.
Hey, Oyster Bowl is not gonna give me an aneurysm unless you throw one of your shells into my skull. Like you did in the previous encounter some weeks
I'm gonna
ago.
ask. You're not playing near any of the lava rivers or ponds, right? Because if one of your pieces just,
No, we're dumb, but we're not that dumb.
you could play intense Oyster Bowl, not just playing. All right,
Yeah.
both
We're
of
on
you
a
roll
we're on a
initiative.
little island in the
Both of
middle
you
of the
roll
lava.
initiative then. Flitz, don't roll initiative.
Are we just doing straight D20 rolls?
It's your initiative.
We're actually Oh, plus 2. Okay.
11.
This is determines a turn order for Oyster Bowl.
I get advantage on that.
Not for this.
No, for this, fine. Okay, 3.
You're not in a combat situation.
I don't know with this group.
You know
fucking
what?
Oyster Bowl is a combat encounter.
How is Dax competitive with Oyster Bowl?
I mean, we're being chill for
Okay,
this.
that's right. Fair.
Dax is being chill. Kenna probably will try to be chill for the first round,
Alrighty.
and then that will determine how they
Alright.
play the rest of the game.
This could be an interesting game of Oyster Bowl because there's only 2 people playing. All right, and it's built for for 5 people, so this
Yeah.
should be interesting. Kenna, roll 3d10. Your
Alright.
first shell.
Rolling.
If any of you get a 0 to 5 where your shell just bounces out of the bowl completely and you don't get any points, they're gonna hit Flitz. I think that's funny.
Okay.
That's funny.
17.
That lands in the 20, and that's 20 points.
Nice.
Very good, very good.
Dax, your first one.
Top that.
3d10. And Kenna, you can mark off a short rest for this.
Okay.
Ignore that roll.
You can also mark off a short rest.
33.
The 3 of you can just
No,
mark off a
I
short rest if
felt-
you want.
I don't know why. Oh, because I accidentally selected that. Okay. 24.
24. Alrighty. 40 points. Alright. Kenna, your second shell.
Gotta find my mouse. Come on. Come on. 19.
That is 30 points.
Hey, at least you didn't hit yourself out.
Dax? I will come for you.
Dax, your second shell.
I will find you.
I will find you.
I will kill you.
I know where you sleep.
16.
Hey, stay in the
Oh,
clouds.
my headphones fell off. No one's got a 16 yet, so that's 20 points. Alright, Kenna, your final shell.
$16.
Oh, shit. So you knock out Dax's second shell.
See, Kenna, we're having a good time.
Alright, Dax, your shell gets knocked out. You have your final shell.
Dax is just like cool
I really
because
want
she
someone
knows.
to get a 0 to 5, because if you do, you just lose 20 points, because the shell just bounces out of the bowl.
20.
20. Alrighty. That'll give you 30 points. Alright, tallying up the scores.
I'm doing like a football player's warm up.
Wow. You both tied.
No!
70 points each.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
Do you want to play another round, Kenna?
Each round of Oyster Bowl takes like 20 minutes.
Yeah, let's go again. Let's go again. One more round.
Alright. Roll initiative again.
How about 3 more rounds, actually? Or you can do 3 if you need.
Are you sure, Flitz?
Yeah, it's an hour and 10 minutes, so that breaks out to... Yeah, you're good.
Alright, 13.
Quang.
Alright, Dax is first. Alright, Dax, your first shell. 3d10.
Alright. Ooh, 12.
Ugh, gross.
Disgusting.
That is 10 points.
Disgusting.
Alright, Kenna.
19.
Alright, 30. Alright, Dax, your second shell.
Alrighty, let's see here. 21.
Alright, 30. Kenna's second shell.
15.
Alright, 20 points. Dax, your final shell.
Alright.
During this very silent round.
We're just having a great old time. 21.
You knock out your own
You
shell.
knock out your own. So you... Do I roast for that? Hold on.
I think if we knock out our own, it was fine.
Yeah, knocking other players' shell out of an invitation. Yeah, no, nothing happens if you knock your own out. Alright, cool. And Kenna, your last shell. So there is no shell currently sitting in the 29 slot.
20.
You knock out... No, never mind. No one got a 20 yet.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty, and that'll be 30 points. Alright, oh my god, it's probably gonna be even again. No, hold on.
And I think you might have won that round.
So, Kenna, 80 points, Dax, 70.
I'm fine.
You can do one more round for it to end the hour.
It's the
You know what,
tiebreaker.
Dex? One more just for funsies.
All right, one more time.
Initiative again, then. Flitz is just sitting there listening to you both, like, yell and shout.
Yeah. Focused.
19.
15.
Alright, Kenna, get your first shell going.
17.
That is 20 points. Alright, Dax.
20.
Okay.
We're really staying in the low 20s, high teens.
Alright. I'm not going to say what your point totals are because that ruins
Consistency is key.
that ruins the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Cat on second show.
17. Again.
You knock out your
Oh, no.
17, which means you can't lose a 17 now. Dax, your second show.
Ooh. 15.
Okay. That'll bring us to Kenna's final shell.
Okay, come on, come on.
Someone please-
14.
14. Okay. And then, and then Dax, your final shell.
18.
Okay. Dax with 80, Kenna with 60.
Ugh.
And that ends the hour, so short rests and Flitz. What familiar do you summon?
So as Flitz was doing this, his intention behind the casting, he has the materials that are burning in the brazier, and he's channeling the wind magic from his djinn. But there's that itchy feeling in the back of his neck that he just can't quite scratch, and that same fey energy begins to intertwine a bit into the magic, kind of what created Fey Flitz, the visage of Fey Flitz begins to work its way, and he as he starts, he just can't stop, even with them going. And as he finishes that, what appears to be like at the base of it is a coiled, like it fills up the base of the brazier, though, as the fire evaporates and the wind billows out like a snake, a small snake.
Okay.
It has its regular eyes, but then in the center it has what appears to be this, like, as if you took a knife and like cut from the tip of the nose all the way down. It looks like a scar pattern, but it's like this, like scarring, but it's just a pattern in the scales. It almost looks like it's about to split open. Like, that's the way that it looks. And he kind of jumps back a bit. What do I do now? He kind of looks around. Hello? And he reaches his hand out, and the snake slithers up. Oh, all right. Just coils around, and it goes like underneath his shirt and just kind of chills there for a second. It like pops its head out. There's like a little snake head hanging out underneath his collar.
Oh.
So it is a fey spirit.
Excellent.
And it is, the eyes are the same color as Fade Flitz's eyes, which are these like amber, but they have like these red, almost like tint to them as well.
Cool.
It's a little poisonous snake.
I think Kenna was like mid Oyster Bowl flip when they turn around and see Flitz's adorable little snake. He's like, "Aww."
I had to come up with a name for it, don't you think? I'll just leave it. Okay. And I can't speak with it because it is fey and it's a spirit. It just looks like a small beast. Unfortunately, he'll try to talk to it, but yeah, realizing it's.
I do like familiars that can talk.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
previous campaign we had a little owl that could talk.
Yeah.
I have to think of
Ricky's
Oh,
rabbit.
brother.
Ricky's little rabbit thingy can talk.
Mm. I mean, you could always do like a pun name, or maybe you could do something, you know, since Van kind of inspired this, maybe something related to your memory of him, maybe.
Ven.
Van, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Van Jr.
Yeah,
You
is there
said
any?
You were homesick.
Yes, but this wasn't a.
My wizard had
I'll
a
have to
familiar that I called Abacus.
I have to think about it. I don't really know. I didn't. I was thinking of like a flying familiar, but
Do you want it to be a flying snake? It's a tiny beast, CR 1/8. I'll let you have a flying snake familiar.
sure, okay. And as the so as the snake kind of nuzzles up a bit, it's like it lets out this like weird screech as it these little feathers pop out, these wings. Ooh.
It's got a stat block too. Flying snake.
Yeah. Okay.
They got like
do it.
fleshy reptilian wings, but hey, whatever you want it to look like, it looks like.
No, I like the fleshy bits. Yeah, fleshy is fun. So we'll do that. Like the.
It's got flyby. And it can. I don't think you have Pact of the Chain,
No, I
so it
can't.
can't do
Yeah,
its
I don't
bite,
know
which
that
does 3d4 poison damage on a hit. It's got a fly speed of 60 feet. It can swim. It's not amphibious though, but
Okay.
so you have a flying
Faster
snake.
than
Yeah.
faster than me than flying.
So, yeah. If you want a flying snake familiar, it could be a flying
Sure.
snake. Cool.
Skin tone and stuff like that still is reflective of it.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna write this down so I remember.
I need to. Okay. Well, I'll have a think about a name. I haven't. I didn't really put that much thought into it when you're casting the spell. Did Vin have a name for their animal? Their familiar? Is familiar? Do you know?
I don't remember, honestly.
Well, if you only used the spell once, then maybe he wasn't as enthralled by.
Remember.
Yeah, maybe he wasn't as enthralled by the.
You can call this thing Trouser.
I don't know what that means.
Trouser snake.
Oh my god.
God.
Ew.
You know what? I
Oh.
fucking respect that. That was a good joke.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh. I'm surprised.
Goddamn.
That was good. Please
That
don't
was
call
very
it.
good.
Please don't call
That
it
was
Trouser
very
snake.
good. I hate that so much, but that was very good.
Cool. Find Familiar is like one of my favorite spells. My wizard in the last Sunday campaign had a flying fox. Look at the bat. And called him
Ooh.
Abacus.
There were no fox given.
Anyways, so you have your flying snake familiar.
Mhm.
I'm pretty open. Like if anybody wants like a weird fucking familiar.
I thought about a
Cool with
Tressum, but I think I like the idea
Tressums
that
are cool,
the Fey influence definitely. He was thinking like a bird or something that he could fly with, and I
you
think
go.
the Fey influence kind of fucked with him a little bit, which he stays.
I
being
also
fucked
would
with
allow
Fae.
the devil chicken or whatever it is from
Oh yeah, the
Central
abyssal.
Furnace. Yeah.
The whatever,
But,
yeah.
Abyssal chicken.
yeah, the abyssal chicken. But yeah, here we go. So you have a flying snake. Name to be decided. What do you all wish to do for the rest of the day? You're given some interesting locations. You're in the one district.
Let's go try to get some interesting furniture and such.
Yeah, let's go to
Art
the.
and such.
Yeah, let's get. Yeah, we can send it to. The
Yeah, can you do a
house.
sending to Captain Sif?
So you'd have to find Quoin to give any furniture to the house, which I will say is part of the day. You can find Quoin and meet up with Quoin and get the furniture deposited through the chest. If you
Yeah, sure. Was it Captain Sif? Was that the name? Did I remember that right?
the guy who is like looking after the home. He
Yeah.
did say he was going to hire a housekeeper, but you don't know who the housekeeper is yet.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
housekeeper was going to be in the first 7 days, and it's been 10 days since you were at the Wish House, so you don't know who the housekeeper is.
Oh, and Sydney wouldn't be able to work yet because of not being familiar with them.
Correct.
Mhm.
The name of the guard who is guarding her house is...
I know it's the sea urchins, but I'm pretty sure it's Captain Sif
I'm
or
trying
something.
to find his name here. You guys. I have it. I just have to find it. It's here somewhere. Shit. House construction notes. I have the caretaker's name. I can't remember the captain's name. Shit.
In my notes, it looks like it's. I might have misspelled it, but it's SYPH. Sif. Sif?
It doesn't ring a bell for me.
I don't know.
Why don't I have these
sure.
notes? Maybe it's in the NPC's notes. It is not. Okay. I don't remember his name, but you can contact him regardless.
Okay. So I'm going to. How many? Oh, I gotta be careful of how many charges I use because I'm starting to knock them down. But I still have plenty. I'm going to cast Sending on our captain.
Yep.
Hello, Captain. We're maybe sending some items your way. If the caretaker is on the clock, let them know that we would like it. Oh shit, was that 20? Am I already on 24?
You're probably. I would imagine you are. I wasn't counting.
Away?
Okay. They'll respond relatively quickly. Oh yeah, hello. Caretaker's been hired. They're an elderly Duergar named Eustace.
It's just fine. Is he married to a Miriam?
You don't know. I guess you can send it to me for now. Until you meet Eustace. Let me double check the chest. You do not need to be familiar with the creature. You can just designate one creature, so you can send him to Eustace.
Right.
And then probably might want to... Oh, he'll be like, I'll inform Eustace that you might be sending us some stuff with magic.
Great. Love our captain.
Yes, your caretaker of the house, who lives in the house full-time, because, you know, that's what caretakers be doing, is an elderly Duergar named Eustace. Eustace.
Tace. That's where I went wrong.
And for an elderly Duergar, it means he's probably in his 400s. But yes, so you're headed to where you were told where you could buy, or 300s rather, where you could buy furniture and stuff.
Should we go through the ages first? Is it lunchtime? Is it close? No, it's still early.
It'll take you about an hour and a half to get to that district, so it'd be about 11:30 in the morning by the time you get there. So right around lunchtime.
So we could do brunch. We'll go to the Through the Ages and get a history lesson.
Yeah, we'll get some mimosas, I think.
I prefer Bloody Mary, but
Nice, good choice.
yes, don't like the bubbles.
Someone walking by just says, "Yeah, nice choice."
I prefer fruity drinks. I don't know about that celery and tomato juice. Not my thing.
It's like a snack.
We use Clamato juice here.
Yummy. Oh my god.
Clam infused tomato juice.
Hmm.
We also don't call them Bloody Marys here. We call them Caesars.
Yeah, because what is it? The Bloody Marys are made with what is it again?
Just
tomato
tomato.
juice?
Just tomato
Yeah,
juice.
tomato juice.
Caesars are. Anyways,
Oh, we do like it's zing-zang
Sure.
is our base.
cool.
Tomato juice infused with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I love. So good. Anyways, so you're headed to the Midnight Pass region, district rather. to
Is
go
that where
to-
Through the Ages is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
So
that'll
that's
be
where all
an
the other
hour
stuff
and a
is.
half walk then. Alrighty. So you mill about, you walk, you get lost occasionally. You ask for directions. Yeah, it's a pretty winding city. Like I said, it's very warm because of all the lava streets that flow through, but not like uncomfortably so. It's kind of like a comfortable kind of warmth. But you get to the Midnight Pass region district. And this district of the city is marked by towers of stone lit by dark flames, and rivers of magma coalesce here into a waterfall of lava that crashes down into a dam of sorts that seems to recycle the lava back up through the city into the rivers. Through the Ages is pretty easy to find. It is a massive, and you're also guided towards it. It is a massive building that resembles a small castle with like parapets and little flags that don't blow in the wind because there is no wind, but little flags that like sit atop of the parapets of each castle. Not parapets, the conical like points on the towers. That's where the flags are sitting. It looks like a very like fairy tale-esque castle. It's very just sticks out, and you can see people in like Regency costumes, like milling about. People in like knight costumes, just running around. But like the mounted knight costumes, where it's just a dude in one dude in a costume with like the flappy legs that aren't actually their legs.
Oh my god.
And they're running around and jousting, and that is Through the Ages, a massive historical building, like a castle, and you can come to it. And one of the knights, who's definitely not wearing actual armor, you can tell it's just like something that's been painted to look like armor. He's like,
It's like painted yarn.
Right.
it looks bad. And he's like, halt! What is thine business here in the place? Just holding the lance out.
Brunch.
This way.
A table for 3, please.
And just leads you into the castle. Waits for the drawbridge to come down so you can cross the moat of just like a moat that hasn't been replenished with water in a very long time.
How sturdy does the drawbridge look?
It's sturdy. It's really worn, and it kind of like gets stuck coming down, and then it just and then you can cross the drawbridge into what looks like the foyer, the basically the seating area, not the seating area, the foyer, the entryway of a restaurant. And he's like, "Would you like the historical tour first, or brunch?"
Sure.
Do we want a tour, or do we want to eat first?
Do the tour.
Excellent. And he saunters off, and I will get you your guide, but be warned.
Oh.
Danger is afoot. And he saunters away.
Oh, guys, there's a plot to the
Hold on.
tour.
Performance check.
Uh-oh.
Trips as he's going away, just face plants.
Oh.
And gets up
Oh,
and just
no.
scurries off.
You know what, Kenna and Flitz? I'm having more fun already than I thought I would.
It really sucks the others aren't here for this.
Yeah. I'm missing out.
And eventually you see this this kind of like light, very, very like light blue skinned elf. They look like an elf with pointed ears. but their skin looks like it's a little damp. And they've got like black hair tied up into like a man bun, and they've got like a pointed goatee. And on close inspection, it looks like the goatee's kind of peeling in places, like it's just glued on. And they're wearing like regal, like kingly robes. Welcome, friends, enemies, perhaps, to the tour. I am your guide, King. You see him like look around and he looks at his palm. King Regent. King Stone.
Your Highness?
He'll
Kneel.
give a bow. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Does he have a crown?
Yeah, it's like made of like paper mache.
I bring gifts for you, your king. Chip.
I shall not have you beheaded.
Perfect. He'll open his bottle and he'll kind of like keep it where they can't really see, and he'll open it and he'll reach in and he'll grab the commencement crown.
Oh yeah.
That they won from the wooden commencement crown that
Okay,
they won.
cool.
He'll prestidigitation to make it look gold.
Oh shit.
He'll cast that on it and he'll say, "Here you go."
This is wonderful. You shall be my favorite servant. And hands you the paper mache crown in exchange.
Oh,
It's
perfect.
freshly made paper mache, so it's still kind of like wet.
Holding its form a little bit.
Oh, it's kind of still wet, but the glue,
Oh,
the glue hasn't fully dried.
God. Oh no. Okay, I don't have any spell that could make that better.
But he puts the crown on his head. This way. And he just sort of walks down a corridor. They just, yeah.
Yeah, following the suit. Onward.
And they stop every couple seconds to like, look at their hand. This! And you can see like a wooden sign descends from above, and you hear the sound of like rickety like things moving. And you can see like people up on catwalks wearing like dark clothing, like lowering a sign that says, "Before Cronus." This is the age known as Before Cronus.
how do you know before Cronus if Cronus hasn't been forward yet?
This is the texts of what they said. The
Okay.
discovery.
Mm-hmm.
And you pass like a really shitty like display, kind of like a rainforest cafe-esque display of just like figures.
Oh, this is awesome.
Are they animatronics? But
No,
like very
they just don't move. They don't
Oh
work.
no, it's
They,
even
they
worse.
might have been animatronics at one point. They just don't work now.
Oh shit, they're
Can
gonna
I
come
try
after
to
us.
cast animate objects on one of them and just have them act like an animatronic?
Sure.
Okay.
Ah,
Doesn't animate actually, you can like pick the sizes?
yeah. It, like,
Yeah.
gives it like
You could give multiple, depending on the
Yeah.
sizes of these, you can pick like
they're
four
medium.
of them.
They look like people.
They're medium?
But you see what looks like these like people in like clothes just writing on stone tablets. This was when we discovered the first mention of the Pantheon.
What year was this?
1 BC.
Before.
Cronus, yes.
Ah.
Thank you, servant.
Clever. It's very genius. Wait, is it Cronus or Cronus?
Cronus.
Not Kronos
No.
or Cronas?
No.
Sorry. Henna, you're going to make the king here
What?
throw you into the shackles.
That is correct.
Which pantheon is this?
The Prime Pantheon.
So like our math men and
Of course.
All right. Cool.
And you lead to get led to the next display, which is what looks like a desert with settlements being built. The first settlements were built on the continent of Silgur.
It's very far away from here.
Is it? Where is it?
I mean, I feel like Mr. Boone's from Silver.
Aha! And then this! And you
Oh.
keep going, and it shows tiny little miniatures of the other continents starting to get populated.
So this is, I don't think I've ever seen a globe. Is this what the world looks like?
This
Like the
isn't a
whole-
globe, these are miniatures.
So those are like meeple?
Moving on. Um,
I was
I
about
think
to
that's
get
best.
beheaded.
you
That's
see,
best.
you see a figure who resembles the person you're with, but they are not a blue-skinned elf-like humanoid. They're just a human. The crowning. He looks at his hand again. King Regent Stone.
That's you.
Ah, yes, you've been paying attention.
I have.
Dax is gonna go to give Flitz a high five for that.
He has to jump.
He turns around and gives Flitz a little, green coin.
Green coin.
You can redeem that at the gift shop.
Ooh. Wait, Silgur, is that... Wait, no.
It is a continent.
Oh. A desert continent?
Yes.
Is it still called Silgur?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Goes back to the statue. This is King Torton. Not King
Torton.
Stone.
Oh. Do I get to keep the
Someone wrote
coin?
the name down wrong.
Regent, not stone.
And then the next display shows King Torton being drawn and quartered.
Oh,
Monarchy was abolished on Esselvi with the murder of me and my family by elves hailing from the Feywild,
Oh.
who ruled the city of Dol Shadar.
You were beheaded?
Drawn and quartered.
Oh.
So rope
So,
around the neck, rope around the arms, rope around the legs, and pulled apart by horses.
Thank you.
the head in times 5.
When he said drawn, I'm like,
Drawn.
It just leads you through this display, ending on the birth of an elf and the birth of Cronus the Magnificent, who would eventually ascend into the god of time, Cronus.
So the god of time was just a regular dude once?
Of course. Many mortals have attempted to ascend to godhood, but many have failed.
How did he do it?
I don't know.
I don't think
I
history
was
would have
drawn
that
and
right.
quartered and died. Long
Oh, wait.
before.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
And he's like, one moment. And he steps away through a door. And comes back
Is this-
dressed up completely different. But you can tell he forgot to take off some of the previous outfit.
The other outfit. So it's the same crown on.
Yeah. Another sign's Lord, and this says, after Cronus.
Ooh.
And you can see, you hear like a snap from one of the ropes, and the sign just goes, and now the sign just hanging from one rope. That is supposed to happen.
If you give me a minute, I can fix it.
It is supposed to happen.
Oh, all right. Well, my apologies. Your who are you?
I am
not King Regent.
correct. and gives you a green coin.
Oh, Kenna, you have to keep up.
Huh? Sorry, I
Okay.
was still watching the sound span.
I am Tevros the Minotaur.
Hi, Tevros.
Hello.
Does he resemble a minotaur in any way?
Fuck no.
Does he have a plastic minotaur horn?
No,
head
he's still wearing the crown. He's going to take the crown off. He's got like a fake tail, like a cow-like tail. He's like, now. And the display shows 3 babies. A baby goblin. And a baby minotaur. The remaining heroes of Anundil are born. Pinros the goblin and Tevros the minotaur.
You have to swap
Yes.
out.
That's you.
Correct. It gives Kenna a green coin.
There you go.
Guys, I got one.
The god of death
I'm looking stick it to my forehead.
begins planting seeds in a plot that the stars told him about during the dawn of creation. Which
What was the
you can easily assume isn't true because of what you've learned about history being kind of fucked
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Then moves to a different display showing the world breakers fighting each other
That looks accurate.
and sealing away Asmodeus. This was the conflict with the world breakers, which split our continent into 3, the core remnant and old Anundil.
Ooh.
And you can see like little miniature. It's like a miniature. It's like a big old like miniature battle. You see like dragons flying around, beholders. You can see a tower that's split in half. It's basically a scale miniature of Halisar, the Stasis City.
Oh, we've been there, guys.
That's impossible.
Yeah, there's no way you've been there.
Give me your coin
it's-
back for lying.
But no, I'm serious. We've been to Halisar.
That's impossible.
We had a job there.
Great.
We saw the whole shield. Druck accidentally killed someone by touching them too hard.
Who is Truck isn't here. You're saying
can-
names
so-
now.
The god of time, Cronus, is destroyed.
Oh.
And the
the
self-proclaimed
problem.
god of mischief avoids being sealed away with the other gods by,
We met him.
by placing a piece of himself in an object that has never been
Object.
found.
Oh.
Huh? For real?
Pinrust, in these two another display, the goblin, the hero of Anundil, dies on the docks of the Red Plains
Oh.
No.
and
He's
became
alive.
the guardian of the Mantle of Mourning, a Worldbreaker artifact.
Oh, he became an actual like.
And it shows like
weapon.
a goblin who's turned into like a goblin with like a tentacle beard and basically Davy Jones.
Oh,
And
we've
then that
heard
was
about
taken up by
those.
Ash's sister, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember something from last campaign. Holy fuck!
You don't get a gold coin for that one though. Cronus
Better not.
frees himself from his interdimensional prison, but shatters himself upon doing so, becoming 2 separate beings. The light side destroys his evil half.
What were... So, Cronus is like gone?
No!
Like, Latin are cancel each other out?
He's still around.
Huh.
Where?
Like, both halves of him, or
He's a
just...
god. He's where gods go.
The big heavenly farm in the sky?
No, I don't know. Then you get to another area and it says the new dawn age. A murderous pirate known as Irina the Red begins sailing the seas of Ibshire, leaving blood in her wake.
Ooh, I like her.
And you see like just like this very evil pirate just killing innocents and leaving their blood just everywhere. I really like her. And just you see just killing innocent people.
Oh, she sounds cool. Oh, sees the tableau. Oh,
But-
shit, actually.
2 years later, she vanishes in a freak storm.
No.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
Oh.
She vanished.
Oh, she's gone for real.
Lapcronus.
Oh, because he just split in two.
You can see the next thing shows the continent of Anandio swarming with oozes. The Ooze War. 829 ND to 844 ND.
ND.
New Dawn.
Oh!
915 ND. A group of heroes seemingly destroy the Fungal Lich.
Oh.
Who?
Fungal Lich, one of the World Breakers.
Oh. No clue.
Continues on. King Elisar Geraldin is crowned King of Anandiel.
Oh, we've heard of him. That was in my history class. I heard of him.
Yeah. Then you get to the Age of Tranquility, which is the current age.
That's right now.
Yes.
Hey, that's today.
1380.
That's today.
1380. The Third Pirate War begins.
The third?
Yeah.
What happened to the first two?
Well, she
Flitz,
disappeared.
You would have been 4 years old when the Third Pirate War began. Everybody else here would not have been born yet.
Oh, yeah, I aged up 10 years.
Yeah, you're 79.
Man, I was 69 before.
Nice.
Oh.
Dang it. But I would have been 4 when that happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were born in 980. And
I was a baby.
you were born in 980.
Okay.
You are 1 year younger than a character from last campaign. Yes.
Oh, it might be eclipsed.
1580. A group of ne'er-do-wells founded a thieving, stealing, commerce guild in Ipshire known as the Acacia Grove.
Who was that?
I don't know. They're just kind
we
of like
don't have
shadowy
names.
figures that no identity.
I remember.
1980. Queen Astilria Geraldin takes power on Anandiel at the age of 21 after the death of her father at the age of 60.
I just throw up a little salute. Long live the queen. Kind of thing.
3080. The Third Pirate War ends. But a coup is announced within the Pirate Council due to Monroe Quigson's tyrannical reign, and she is killed.
Flitz, that's who you were asking me about earlier. That was her.
I was asking you about somebody?
She had Ogden, Mr. Boone's old ship. Or current ship.
Oh, like a while ago.
Eclipse of the Moon is elected the next Pirate Queen in an emergency tides moot.
Was this the... Okay, pause. Pirate Queen. Was this the passed down title that came from the lady that disappeared?
Yes.
Was she the first one?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I only work here. This way.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm asking you a lot of questions that you may not know.
3180. Fiends begin taking over sections of the world and slaughter every living person on Red Dove Island in Ipshire. The Pirate Council of Ipshire is wiped out, aside from 2. With the disappearance of the Pirate Queen Eclipse, Captain Archimedes Rudder is crowned the Pirate King.
Oh.
And it shows like a turtle with 2 peg legs.
Captain Rudder was cool.
That was my player character in the campaign once. The Sunken Lord is killed. And Prince Estes Geraldin is born.
A friend.
Yeah.
We're buddy with him.
32 AT, the cult of Necerius begins setting up all over the world to prepare for Asmodeus to bring his fortress city of Malshim into the world.
Not Malshim.
And the following year, Asmodeus is destroyed on Dawnbreak Cove.
Who killed him?
I don't know. And that's when the history tour ends.
Oh.
Seems like a lot of stuff that happened overseas that was significant worldwide, but
Yeah. And the
what
tour-
happened like 5 years ago here? Where's that history?
He just works here, Kenna.
Oh
He's
wait,
not a historian.
Hold on.
Oh. Oh, there's the back room.
No, there's some stuff here. The last significant thing was, but Prince Estes disappeared in 67 AT while on a political mission to Remnant. Here to Remnant. But he was found.
We found him.
Yeah,
that was us.
Sure.
No, for real, that was us. We found him and we
Wonderful.
brought him. Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to believe you, even if you say that you.
And the tour ends at the gift shop.
We each have a coin except Kenna because she got it stolen away. They got it stolen away.
No.
Because you got something wrong.
And here's your here's your free coins for taking the tour, and you each get another coin.
I could have had 2, but he
You
took
could
it
have
because
2.
he thought I was lying.
No. Welcome to the gift shop. To the left,
you
we have our
the gift shop
chapels.
too?
To the left, no. To the left is the he changes his tone now. To the left is the chapels. If you're looking for more information, again, we are a historical building. To the left, you'll find information on all the gods of the pantheon, including lesser deities. To the right is our restaurant.
Definitely be going.
But be
there.
warned, there are problems afoot. And he
Rats?
and he saunters off. It's for you to find out. Or possibly
So was there like
die doing so.
Is there like a
Asbestos.
subplot in the restaurant experience?
Yeah, asbestos.
It's just food poisoning.
Yeah, a mild case of food
It's like,
poisoning.
it's like Rainforest Cafe. Everything tastes like shit, makes you sick.
Oh no! I'm gonna
I feel like
prestidigitate
we're
it, make it taste
like
good.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc.
But
on
you're-
a crew, like a mystery ship.
But you're currently standing in front of the gift shop, who is operated by a very pimply dwarf. Hi.
Hello, we have these.
All right.
What can we use them to get stuff from here?
How many do you have? The lowest thing you can get here is 3 coins.
Oh, we have to combine coins. We could get 2 things. Oh wait, no.
Y'all, we can get one thing worth 3 coins, 4 coins, or 5 coins.
Oh. Well, no. I have 2. You have 2. Oh,
I
Kim
have
only has
1.
1. Oh, yeah.
I've
I'm
only
sorry.
got 1.
I'm sorry. I forgot you got stolen
Do you want
away.
anything?
Yes, we do.
Okay, we've got commemorative blankets with the logo of this place on it. And the logo is just a castle with, like... It's just a shitty looking castle. Like the castle you're in. The weird, like, fairy tale castle. And it just says, through the ages. And there's, like, a bite taken out of, like, the A in ages.
Clever.
And it's just, like, a neon green and blue blanket. The blanket is 3 coins.
All right.
What else you got?
What you got for 5 coins?
5. Propeller hat.
Oh. Okay. 4?
A sniper rifle. No,
A gun.
You can have a blanket, a propeller hat, or a gun.
A gun.
a set of bagpipes. For, like, a toy set of bagpipes for children.
What would okay, if we had 6 coins, what could we have gotten?
2 blankets, or
A stuffed toy of... And just shows the guy who's leading you around, but, like, of who he actually supposed to look like.
And, see, we could have gotten that.
There's also a ball and cup toy.
why is this my fault?
You lied.
Is there any way?
We've been to Halisar.
Is there any way to earn more green coins around here besides the tour?
Yeah, take the tour
What?
and answer all the questions right.
Again?
The next tour is in 3 hours.
Oh yeah, let's not do that. We'll just do none of those, and we'll just give you these. I don't want anything from you.
I think the blanket could be hilarious to have to sleep with, Flitz. We could just hang it on the wall as a
The blanket looks
tapestry.
incredibly itchy.
Maybe let's
Just
just
hang it on the wall.
let's
as a
just do the
tapestry.
propeller hat and we can give it to Druk. Or Ricky. Ricky wearing that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. One of the three that aren't here currently.
The pimply
I
dwarf
think-
like lifts up the propeller hat, and it's just like a bucket with propeller glued on top, like a small like wooden propeller glued on top, and it's been painted, but the paint's kind of faded in places.
Hey, you know what, bud? You seem like a real nice kid.
Thanks.
why
I'm
don't
in
we-
charge of making all the gifts.
Oh, they're lovely.
Thanks.
I can see that. So these all look real nice. But I'm looking at that plushie. It's really doing something for me. What do you say we call it even for 5 coins? And I'm gonna try to persuade him to lower the price.
I'll lose my job.
What if I give you money?
Okay.
I also
Yeah, can
have
we-
this. I have
Can
what
we
else
just
is
buy
there?
it off of you?
no.
Yeah.
I had to lose my job. It has to be the tokens.
Can we buy a token?
What if I pay for
You can't buy
5
tokens.
years of income?
Seriously?
Yeah, how much would that be? How much do you make in a year?
1,000 gold.
Okay,
No,
well
that's
that
not
sounds
true, that's not
that
true.
seems like actual bullshit. Why would you be working here?
That's some bullshit.
How much do I make a year?
What, like 20
How many
gold
days
pieces
are there in a year?
274 here.
So the most I would accept is 274 gold, 74 gold a year.
I make 274 gold a year.
Never mind. I can't do that then. That's a hard bargain.
I mean,
I'm actually
Wait!
trying to find the rules for that kind of thing.
so
Dax will pull
Is it
out.
worth like 1,200
Dax
gold
will-
pieces?
I will
Dax
get
will
fired.
pull out.
Okay, well we won't buy it then.
Dax will pull out 274 gold pieces.
Dax, we're not going to be able to do this.
I'm actually
just
saying
because
how
we
much
give
it
him a
costs.
year's wages
Okay.
doesn't mean he's gonna give us.
All right. He's poor, so 2 silver a day is his lifestyle expense. So
2 times 274.
is 548 silver. So 54 gold a year is what I make.
So how about we give you 100 gold, and you give us the plushie?
Okay. Just don't squeeze it too hard.
Why? What is it made out of?
It's made of burlap. but
I
I'm
don't
not
think I
good
want
at-
this
But I'm not
anymore.
good at sewing, so it's just filled with pudding.
Pudding.
Well, sorry,
No,
sorry, you have
I'm just
completely
kidding.
lost.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What is this? A vile smell coming from the side of the.
Oh, it's rotten, dude.
You squeeze it, blah, like out of the.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna
It's
give you
just
some
fun.
money for
I'm
actual
just kidding.
crafting
It's
supplies.
filled
I
with
want you to go to
pebbles.
the nearest craft store
It's
and
filled
get
with-
some real
it's
supplies.
filled with pebbles and sawdust.
What if we? Yeah, let's give you some money to make some
Yeah.
actual
You know what?
high
I'm not
quality.
good at, I'm not good at making things.
Oh.
But you
What
know
if
what?
we give you some money to get classes on making things? There's a toy shop we saw. You can go there.
Oh yeah,
go
I know
talk
that toy
to-
shop.
Okay.
I buy some stuff from the toy shop and try to sell it here, but nothing. They don't.
You know what you should do? If you really love crafting all of these lovely prizes, you should ask if you could, join an apprenticeship program
The toy maker.
with the
Okay.
toy maker.
We'll give you some money for that.
Do you like making toys, or is there something you
No.
also like? What do you
Oh.
like to do?
Well then,
Sit
I don't think
and
you get.
pick
paid
my.
for that.
I like to pick my skin sometimes.
Oh, that's a bad habit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta break that. You gotta.
I
How do you
also
feel
really
about
like
me?
pudding. How about this?
Mm-hmm.
I can give you guys a jar of pudding. I make my own pudding.
Yeah, do you?
does it match the quality of your toy making? I can't even fucking think.
But do you enjoy exploring the culinary art?
No, I'm really good at making pudding.
Just pudding.
Fucking insight check. Do I believe him?
Go for it.
Okay, 18, natural 18.
Natural 20
Oh! Okay.
for a 19.
Sure.
I make really good pudding, and he like pulls up like a burlap sack full of just jars.
No, kid, you gotta get rid of the burlap.
So,
it's not gonna help you.
I make my own underwear. So this is banana pudding. This is asparagus pudding. This is spinach pudding. This is chocolate and pickle. This is salmon and boysenberry. I have all kinds.
All right. Word of advice: don't store pudding in a porous fabric material.
The
No,
jars
he
are
has
se-
it
the
in
jars are
jars.
sealed.
Okay, good.
Don't, don't stuff them in dolls either. Don't get that idea. Just a fair warning. It will not sell.
Okay.
But I do recommend you stay away from burlap. Like, if you want something rough, go with cotton. Or, muslin,
I
maybe.
kind of feel bad for this kid. Here's 9 gold. He'll just set 9 gold down and slide
Yeah.
it across the table.
Okay, here. And he just hands you the burlap sack full of pudding.
I don't want that. This is
You keep it.
charity.
Okay. He puts up a sign on the desk that says, I quit, and then just leaves.
Wait, that wasn't enough for a year? Oh.
That was like maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, well, here. I'm just going to take the toys then.
Yeah, you can just rob the gift shop. Do you
Give these out.
He left the burlap sack full of pudding, too.
We'll take that as well.
Okay. It's like 30 pounds of pudding.
Got it.
Put it in the chest later.
You have to
And
bend
he'll put it into the jar.
Oh,
He'll
the
just
jar, sure.
deposit all the stuff, yeah, into the jar.
You hear the glass jar. You just hear it shattered.
Shit.
No, yeah. You got, each jar is like a pound of pudding.
Okay.
So you rob.
Okay,
to the
you rob,
food shop.
You rob everything from the gift shop, or you take one of each, like the blanket, propeller hat.
Just one of each.
Okay, so you get the blanket, you get a propeller hat.
And a shotgun.
No.
It was a sniper rifle.
You get the
Oh,
bucket
that's
hat.
right.
You get the bucket hat, which is a bucket, like a wooden
The
bucket,
glue propeller, yeah.
which doesn't spin because it's glued.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
You get the weird plushie that's filled with pebbles and sawdust. A ball and cup toy.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, the ball and cup toy, Kenna.
And,
I've got one that works perfectly well.
and a blanket
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
and a blanket. And upon close inspection, the blanket is made of painted burlap.
God.
This kid in
We're
burlap.
hanging that up in the.
It's super itchy.
God, yeah, I work with burlap every year. God, I
But yeah,
fucking hate
you rob the gift shop, and you have the chapels, which has had all the statues and everything they said, and then the restaurant itself to the right.
Let's go sit down. Please.
Yeah, do we even want to... Okay. Yeah, let's sit.
Okay,
I mean,
so
if
you
we want,
open,
we can just go to the corn dog place across the way.
you open the doors to the restaurant,
Sure.
and it's packed for brunch.
Oh.
And it's much nicer in here. It's like a mix of Rainforest Cafe meets Golden Corral meets.
Wait, Cheesecake Factory?
No, like a shitty buffet.
Okay.
And it's decorated like a fairy tale.
Hometown
Like,
buffet.
it's decorated like the Feywild and also like a fairy tale land. It's like different pieces of history have been like given their own little sections. And approaching you is a man dressed like an Etten, so a two-headed giant. And it's just a
Fake
shitty,
paper
just a
mache head on the
shitty
sofa?
fake paper mache head, and he's like, "Welcome
Hello?
through the ages. Is there a specific age you'd like to dine in today? And are you feeling brave? Ready
What
for,
about
any,
the- what
ready
about
for
the-
any sort of experience?"
The age of
Paper mache head falls off.
drawing. What about that one?
The age of drawing.
Sure.
You're a tricky one, aren't you?
I mean, we just took the tour through the castle, so we learned a
The
lot about history.
trickiest.
Would you like the desert suite, the Arctic suite, the underwater suite, the burning suite? He starts naming off like different terrain types: the swamps, the forest, the jungle, The desert, the Arctic,
Is that like city?
the ocean.
Is there like an
This
urban
is for
suite?
adventurous people.
You can have plenty of adventures.
Yeah,
in the city.
it's very true.
My uncle had an adventure in the city one, and he got a disease.
Yeah. What about the dungeon?
There is a dungeon chamber.
Let's do that one.
This way.
Wait, what kind of dungeon is it?
I guess
Okay,
you'll
the
have
The
to
pleasant
find
kind
out.
or the unpleasant
You'll
kind?
have to find out.
Fuck around and find out, alright.
And he leads you through the restaurant, and you can see a kid. You can see most of the clientele are parents with their children. The parents look just super fucking like they don't want to be here, and the kids love it. And people are looking
Let's
at
shares that sentiment with the fucking parents.
people look at these three adults by themselves walking through this place, and you get led to a wooden door with iron bars on it. And he's like, he turns around, and there's a sign on the door that says, "Pass beyond if you dare." He opens the door, and you just see a dark hallway. He's like, "You may enter." And you can see this would be adults only.
Okay.
I can't see in the dark. Flitz,
You must
can
sign a
whatever it's
waiver
up.
first.
A waiver.
Just if you get too scared, we're not held liable.
Nothing's actually going to harm us, though, right?
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, it's like theme park rules: no touching the guests.
Enter if you dare.
Shit, do we dare to, y'all?
So if we accidentally stab someone, that's okay?
No, your weapons will be confiscated. Or at least...
Just a fair warning.
If you
to
stab
y'all.
and kill one of the employees, you will be incarcerated.
I meant if they stab us. Like that's...
Why would they stab you?
You said enter if you dare!
And it's a dungeon.
Yes, you're entering the dungeon.
Just so you are aware, we are all heavily traumatized. We've been on some.
So am
freaky
I.
I will Flitz will walk in. All right,
Oh
let's
shit!
go.
As
You
soon
know
as
what
you
this
walk
is?
in-
There's a therapist at
As
the end
soon
of
as
the
you
tunnel.
walk in, Flitz, perception check.
The scariest thing is that there's
Really
a
well.
therapist at the end of
15.
the tunnel.
15. Let me roll this. Damn. You hear a thud, and they go, "Ah, fuck!" And you can see someone like kind of scurrying around an obstacle, like they're going to jump out at you. Like, "Oh, fuck!" And sorry.
Flitz.
It's all right. Flitz would walk ahead and just cast invisibility on themselves.
Okay.
Oh.
So you hear the door close behind you, and fake torches start lighting up down the corridor, and you're in.
Flitz will, he'll go yell as he casts invisibility on himself.
You're basically in a shitty like corridor. And it kind of wobbles a little bit with every step, and eventually,
OSHA violation's the scariest thing of all.
eventually, someone wearing a shitty bed sheet comes out of a like they're supposed to look like a ghost. They're wearing chains and everything. They come out of a corridor, like just kind of like they jump out. Welcome to
I
my.
don't see anything. I'm invisible.
Yeah, they can see the other two.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Welcome to my grave.
He'll drop it. Boom.
They pass out. And you see another person step out and go, "Oh, sorry." And they just drag them out of the way.
No.
Table for three?
You warned me. I could have
Yes,
had
table for 3.
Hold on, Joel.
Yeah.
Okay, this way.
Next one is on you.
And as this person turns around, you see they have a gaping hole in their back. It's
Is it a
like
gaping
festering
hole or
and,
is it just
and
painted?
filled with maggots that are writhing. He's like, "This way."
Are you
Oh,
okay?
That's a good effect.
And you can see it's just makeup.
Oh.
And they lead you into basically a prison cell with a table and wooden
lovely.
stools. Take a seat. I'll get you menus in a moment. Can I get drinks first for anybody?
Yeah, can I just get some water?
Of course.
I don't trust the water. Some. Do you have wine?
Of course. What kind would you like?
Red?
We have wine. We have red wine. What
Keep it
about you?
simple.
Is there anything you suggest?
Milkshakes.
I'll have one of those.
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, banana. Any fruit.
Uh,
We basically make milkshakes of any fruits.
What do you think is the best fruit for them around here?
Banana.
I'll have a banana shake then.
Peanut butter and chocolate as well?
Sure.
Everyone's different, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Morning time.
Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, take your seats, and I hope you have a good time. And they saunter off. And remember, welcome through the ages.
Thank you.
And they walk out.
So I can't tell if this is a real dungeon or a sex dungeon, but I'm thinking it's a real dungeon. Is anyone else getting that vibe?
I think so.
I just
thought it was going to be a
tried
small
this
section of an
milkshake.
area within the place. I didn't actually think we'd be sent off to a cell by us.
This is like a demi-plane. This
You look-
feels like we're no longer in the same building.
You look around. This is the only room of this area. You're the only ones.
Maybe we made a mistake.
But
That was my fault.
perception
We
checks,
should have
everybody.
gone with the desert.
Who?
Perception checks, everybody.
Oh shit.
This is based on hearing, by the way.
Natural 20.
Fuck you.
24.
Okay.
23.
You hear footsteps under the floor where you're currently standing. And a trap door opens and someone jumps out.
Dax is gonna fake a ah.
Performance check.
Oh god. Oh no. This is gonna end so badly. Actually, no. That 20 for a 21.
Nice.
They come up. Your drinks.
Oh.
They come out of the trap door and they
Ooh.
give Flitz a stone cup full of red wine. It's supposed to look something you'd find in a dungeon.
Yeah.
They put a wooden bucket full of water on the table and another stone cup for water's free. This is a different person, by the way. It's a very pale dwarf teenager. They put flour in their hair to look older, and they've got flour all over their face and a ghost. It's not working out so well. And then they put a big old frosted stone cup with a straw, a stripy crazy straw sticking out of it, of a milkshake. Your menus. And just places a bunch of menus on the table. Take a seat, and I'll be back to ask you for your orders. And they descend back down through the trapdoor.
Take a seat.
Okay. As soon as you sit down, you feel a around your ankles
The fuck?
as you've been manacled to your chair.
Maybe this is a sex dungeon, Kenna.
Can we break the chain at all? Are they
It
cheap
looks like you
tentacles?
could easily just fucking move and it would come undone.
Okay.
Maybe just.
Okay.
It
Ooh.
looks like it's just for aesthetic.
Yeah.
But you have menus.
Win an deal.
You got the kids
It was
menu.
in
There's the
Dungeons.
kids menu that has chicken tenders and what you'd expect on a kids menu.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, chicken tenders.
What is a breakfast pizza?
There's a breakfast pizza on there. Sausage,
Oh.
egg, bechamel base.
Oh fuck yeah.
If that actually
No.
sounds fucking bomb.
It sounds disgusting.
No.
There's
You
a
wanna-
fried egg on top.
Oh, we want to split a breakfast pizza?
You can get
Well, I don't need half of
small,
those things.
medium, large, extra large. There's vegetarian
Well, we can
options.
do it without bacon. and
Okay.
sausage
There's
splits.
mozzarella sticks. There's crudité.
Oh, I'll order. Ooh,
There's
I'll order.
crudité, which is just carrots and celery and
This is very much a, very much a fucking franchise style.
it's
food
it's
place.
franchise style food.
Yeah, yeah,
Love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Biggest
I may or
fucking
may
order of
not be
mozzarella
having a
sticks.
Rainforest Cafe menu up right now, and that's how I'm.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do.
But you're in the
a bunch of
dungeon, so there's
cheese.
also a specific thing that says the dungeon menu.
Oh, what is under the
Oh
dungeon?
no,
Not human hot dog.
it's definitely human.
Definitely human.
And
And it's not a hot dog.
chicken tenders, like I said.
That just clicked. Oh my god.
Macaroni and cheese. Fruit cup. So yeah, basically on the kids menu, it's mini burgers, the breakfast pizza, but it's a kid-sized breakfast pizza.
Okay. So it's only a 6-inch pizza.
That's the kids menu. The sides are French fries. They're not called French fries. They're just called chips.
Fried potato logs.
Fruit cup, steamed vegetables, corn, and mashed potatoes for the kids
It's
menu sides. That's the kids menu.
Do they have any mashed potatoes on the kids menu?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
you've got spinach dip for the main menu. You've got spinach dip. You've got
Bloomin' onions.
I get so fucking hungry.
oh yeah, there's bloomin' onions.
God.
There's
yeah, let's go.
there's something called Pipshin's pot pie.
I don't trust anything in that.
Yeah, and the dungeon menu is just like, not human meatloaf, not human tartar. You would not want tartar at a franchise restaurant.
No.
There's all kinds of pizzas. There's all kinds of burgers. Basically, whatever your brain can think of, it's on the menu. If you can think of a shitty franchise menu item, it's on here.
I'm gonna get a Red Robin teriyaki burger with pineapple and Swiss
Okay.
Jesus. How specific.
and steak fries instead of kettle chips.
Obviously, nothing copyrighted.
There's
It's
kettle
then it
chips
says
in
like for
D&D.
burgers, it has like choose your protein. It says chicken, duck, mushroom patty,
Abyssal chicken.
ox, donkey.
The abyssal chicken is like
Cow.
an exclusive.
Someone said there's an upcharge for a snake patty.
Now when Flitz just got a snake familiar.
That's familiar.
But there's a lot of vegetarian options. Like whatever, like I said, whatever you can think of, you can find. And eventually, I need everyone to make perception checks again based on hearing.
Eventually, I'm gonna fail one of these. Nope. Maybe 15.
Okay.
16.
Oh, 22.
Oh fuck! And the person trips coming out of a wall panel on the wall.
Just hear a thump.
Can I get your orders?
Yeah. Go ahead, Flitz.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Can I get the build your own burger?
Yeah. What kind of protein or patty would you like?
Can I get the beef patty?
Yeah.
Lettuce.
What kind of rarity would you like the meat? Blue rare,
medium.
rare, medium. Okay.
Medium.
Uncommon.
Nice. Yeah, actually, yeah. Common, no. And toppings?
Could I get lettuce?
Yeah.
Swiss cheese?
We don't have Swiss
Onion
cheese.
ring? Do you have provolone?
Yeah.
You got provolone here?
You got provolone?
Y'all
We got-
got provolone?
We got Gouda, Brie. We've got
Have
all the
Alita
cheese.
over here.
We've got all the
Y'all got that
cheeses.
golden.
We've got all the cheeses that don't have a name after a real place.
All right. So you don't got provolone because that only comes from the provolone region of France.
We got it. We got Kazu Marzu. People don't really get that a lot. It's got maggots in it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
a real thing.
I'll
Look it up. It's fucking weird.
I'll just stick with the provolone. Then can I get teriyaki sauce and bacon
Sure.
and pineapple?
And the side? We got mashed potatoes, corn, carrots, steamed vegetables, chips. What like fries?
I'll get a side of chips.
Okay. Looks to Flitz.
I'm just gonna do a double order of mozzarella sticks, please.
Do you want the king order or
Sure.
the child's order?
King.
Okay, the king order comes with 32 mozzarella sticks
That's perfectly fine.
and a gallon of marinara to dip in.
Okay, well, I don't need that much marinara.
Are
You
you
know-
sure, Flitz?
I don't know. Now you have me questioning it.
We'll
Just bring, okay,
we'll just give
fine.
you. It's no charge. We'll just give you that. Anything else?
No, I think that's gonna be it for me.
Wonderful. Looks at that.
Actually, can I get
Oh.
a mushroom patty? Just the mushroom patty.
On the side.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then for Dax.
Can I please? I would love to try the not a human hot dog.
Okay, just so you know,
I
the
don't know
protein
what's
is
in
it's
it.
actually not human meat.
Okay.
I would hope not.
What protein would you like for your hot dog? We got chicken, beef, squirrel, donkey, mule, horse, cow, ox, snake, rabbit,
would love rabbit.
Okay. Any toppings on that?
Do you by chance have sauerkraut?
Sure.
Amazing. And I'd also like to try the Pipshin's pot pie, I believe it's called.
Wonderful. Would you like that spicy or not spicy?
How spicy is spicy?
Gestures to the menu and it has like 3 little pictures of hot peppers.
Sure.
Okay.
It's a little spicy.
Spicy. Anything else?
Um.
Oh, side for your hot dog.
Mashed potatoes, please.
Butter.
Mashed taters.
Yes, butter and please.
Okay. What animal would you like the butter to be from?
Goat, if you have.
Goat butter.
Goat butter.
Okay. I'll be right back with your food. Or someone will. And they and they wander off. And
Dax
they
is
take
finally
the
taking a big old sip from the milkshake.
It's like those really shitty milkshakes that you get that just are impossible to get anything up the straw. It's just so thick. The
I
wine,
just like kind of tilting the glass.
the wine is cheap franchise restaurant wine.
Is it boxed Franzia?
Flitz will cast Prestidigitation to make it taste like
Good
the
wine.
best wine. Yeah, good
Easy.
wine.
You can buy cheap as fuck wine and make it taste good with magic.
And Prestidigitation. That's why we need magic. That's why magic needs to exist.
Yeah,
I just want Prestidigitation.
I would go to the liquor store here, buy cheap ass box wine for like $4.
Literally, and
And
make
then
it taste like some of
Boom!
the best wine I have.
This is
Yes.
it. Tastes like $600 wine. Let's go.
Yep.
Kenna, you just have water.
Yep.
That tastes like water. It tastes like tap water you'd get at a franchise restaurant.
Oh. Is it
Flitz
even
will
cold?
Flitz will chill, so he'll flavor his wine. He will chill the water, so
Thank you.
So
Yes.
it lasts for an hour. So
Yes.
I could do 3 of those.
Okay.
He'll lightly warm up the milkshake so it gets a little less
Chunky.
little
thick.
less
Yeah.
thick. Yeah, not so much where it makes it hot, but
Okay. So as you're sitting here with your drinks, the torches that illuminated the corridor start going out one by one, just, and you're now plunged into darkness.
I'm gonna
Just
cast
hear a
light.
sip from the straw.
Okay, you cast light, and as you cast light and you illuminate the room, you briefly see a shadowy figure standing behind Flitz, and then it disappears.
Flitz?
what? Yes,
You had someone standing behind you for a second.
I imagine so. It's supposed to be a creepy, scary place, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't like the dark.
The table starts to shake.
He grabs the wine.
Picks up the milkshake.
And it dives under the table.
Flitz, you
There's
feel
a man with his
Flitz,
feet.
Flitz, you feel something like tickling the back of your left ankle. It's currently like manacled to your chair.
Smack.
You go to smack, and there's nothing there.
I don't like this. Why does this
Yeah,
get weird now?
however-
This got creepy.
You know what? However they're doing this, I'm impressed. You know, this is
Yeah,
good
this is
production.
actually scary. Them trotting along and falling into place is not very scary, but them actually making it really dark made it considerably scary.
And you can also hear what sounds like chains dragging down that hallway that you came down.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast daylight.
get
Okay.
us that. Fuck the dark.
Mark it off.
I've lived in the dark for too long, bitches.
So you cast daylight.
Dax is
Ah.
happily sipping on her milkshake.
You
Oh,
just
God!
okay. So you
Then I
cast
cast
daylight. Lasts for an hour. 60-foot radius sphere of light. Where do you cast it?
I'm gonna cast it on top of the table, so I'm gonna tell Dax and Flitz to close their eyes before I cast it.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not blinded.
As soon as you cast light, it's just you just light up everything, and you hear the chains coming down the corridor, and you just hear something moaning, just.
Hello?
Hell, I mean,
Dungeon?
Oh.
here. Hello, I mean,
Yes, I mean,
and then you just see a figure in a black cloak covered in chains just come up to the bars of your cell and lock the door.
We're
Is this
supposed to get
Paladin?
our food in a few minutes. Why?
Yeah.
You will get your food in a minute.
You don't sound like our server.
Are you gonna let us out?
Kenna, they did say
I
somebody
will
would bring us our
let
food.
you out should you survive.
Hold on, wait, what? This was a dining
And they turn around and they
experience,
just
not
start going back down the corridor.
I feel like the food is gonna poison us.
And you hear like what sounds like a ticking mechanism, like a. And your room that you're in starts going down.
Oh God!
What?
What did we get ourselves into?
And you're now sat in an open chamber.
Is the daylight spilling out into this chamber now?
Yeah. You're like going down, like you descend like maybe 4 feet down to where all these people are running around in, like down below. And a door open. You see a door on the wall opens up, and the server comes in with your food. This just gives you what you ordered. And then it smacks Flitz. No, puts all your food here, and then
Sorry. What was with the dude locking the cell door?
it's part of the experience. You chose the dungeon.
Okay, cool, great. Just wanted to make
Does
sure. that
everybody
was still
get
the
this
experience.
experiences
if they choose the
elsewhere?
dungeon.
Oh.
Okay.
Like the desert, are they thrown into a desert where it's very, very hot
Yeah.
all the time they're eating? Oh, I'm okay. Dungeon's actually not too
Then
bad.
they pull out a flute, and they play like that. And he's like,
What was that?
"Good luck." And they
What-
step.
what
back
does that
out the door, and you hear the
mean?
you hear the door lock,
He's gonna grab one of his.
and you watch
buffaloes
your
and dunk
manacled.
it.
You're all still manacled,
Uh-huh.
and Flitz, as you're drinking your wine, it feels like your mouth touches an arm, like a tiny arm. As the wine glass gets arms and legs that pop out, just and all of your food begins to animate. Legs and arms and legs pop out of your food. That's like
I was genuinely hungry.
and
They said it definitely wasn't human meat.
we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back with a very short, whatever the fuck this is. We'll be back very soon, everybody.
Okay.
Alright. Your food has started to not really come to life, but sprout little arms and legs similar to a animate object spell or a tiny servant spell. I need the three of you, well manacled, so all three of you are restrained, sitting down, to roll initiative. As your food and some of the implements come to life, none of the dining utensils come to life, so no knives or forks are like coming to life because they want it to be
just food.
It looks like they want it to be somewhat safe.
Okay.
Somewhat.
Alright, so as your food begins fighting you, Kenna got a 12, Dax got an 18, and Flitz got a 7. So, Flitz, your wine cup, while you're holding it in your hand, you just took a drink out of it. It's gonna try to punch you twice in the head.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And you're restrained, so advantage.
Sure.
What's your AC right now?
18.
Okay.
This is 17 plus 5 to hit.
Excuse me, what?
Shield on Flitz.
Okay, so you use your class feature that you can do?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Good, I didn't use mine.
So go... So your AC is currently 23.
23.
And it's gonna punch again. Nah. Just... Misses completely. Next up is gonna be your bowl of marinara. It's gonna come sprinting at you and jump through the air and go for 2 kicks.
It's gonna try to just land on its
It's gonna go for like... Yeah, it's gonna try to land on your head and just give you 2 kicks on top of the head.
So how long does shield last the same way?
I think it's to the end of my turn or start of my turn.
It's the start of your next turn, so I guess because you cast it. Okay.
So, first one misses. 21 on the second.
Nope.
Misses. So, you're getting blocked by your marinara and you're
Yeah.
getting hit by your marinara and wine cup. Dax, you are restrained and it looks like all of the food is coming to life. The closest thing to you is the milkshake, hot dog, and meat pie.
See, I don't want to go overkill on this because this is just so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try
And daylight's still up. Just...
Yeah. Wait, is daylight a concentration
No,
spell?
it just lasts for an hour, I think. Might be concentration.
Like, you know how you would go and, like, concentrate on, like, smacking a bug?
Sure.
The Dax is just, like... Dax is having way too much
Just
fun
go
with
for
this.
that glizzy.
Dax is gonna try to smack the glizzy on the table for a fuck around and find out,
So,
aka an
unarmed strike, okay.
unarmed strike.
Are you raging
Ooh.
first?
No.
Okay. So you're punching the hot
19.
dog. Or you're like trying to whack the hot dog off the table?
I'm trying to like smack it like a bug.
Okay. 19 to hit the hot dog. 19 hits the hot dog.
For 6 damage.
Okay. So you smack the hot dog off the table. A piece of the bun comes off. You can attack more than once, just so you know.
Does the hot dog look defeated?
No, it's still up.
What the heck? I will try. Is there another piece on the hot dog on the table I can still smack?
The hot dog's intact. These things have arms. They're living. So
Dax is gonna go for the glizzy round 2 and give him a pow.
okay. So Dax is just like punching a hot dog.
This is so much fun. 27.
Yeah, of course. It's a hot dog.
6 points.
Okay, it's looking hurt. Anything else?
No, Dax
Okay.
is just having the time of their life.
Kenna, your burger sprouts arms and legs, and it's gonna leap at your face and go for 2 punches.
Ah! Not my burger.
And since you're restrained, you're all still restrained. Oh, Dax, your attack should have been at disadvantage because you're restrained, but it's fine. 22 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Just remember, you're vulnerable to this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, you take 12 bludgeoning damage from the burger.
Doubled the 24.
No, 12 is doubled.
No. Okay.
I'm
12
gonna double the damage on my end. So yeah, 12.
Okay.
Yep. And then it's gonna lift up its bun, and it's going to hit you with the bun for the second attack. Restrained, so advantage. 24 to hit.
That hits.
So 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So just punch, bun.
God, I'm getting beat up by a burger.
I will say they're not going for lethal.
It's already done 20 points
I know,
of
it's
damage.
wild. Your milkshake.
That's 'cause-
Dax, your milkshake looks down at the hot dog you're beating up and just looks up at you, flips you the bird, pulls the straw out, which is partially frozen at the bottom, and starts beating you with the frozen straw. With advantage because you're restrained. Dirty 20 to hit. That hits you. Dax, you take 4 bludgeoning damage from the straw. And then the second attack, 24 to hit. And you take 7 bludgeoning damage. Kenna, you're getting beaten up by the hamburger. Also in front of you
Hamburglar.
would be the... No, that's it. Just the burger.
Okay. I'm going to cast Flame Blade.
Jesus.
Just so you know, if you kill these food items, it does count for the kill tracker.
Okay. And I'm just gonna say, looks like you're toast. And I'm gonna slash with the Flame Blade at my burger.
Disadvantage because you're all restrained by the manacles.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just my ankles.
Yeah, but you're considered restrained.
17.
That hits the burger.
Yes. 3d6 fire damage.
Yep.
7.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Sounds good. That's gonna bring us to the hot dog. The hot dog shakily stands up after getting punched twice. And it's gonna fly up into the air because he doesn't have a fly speed. All of them do. And it's gonna fly right for your mouth and start like punching your teeth, like try to knock your teeth out.
Ah.
Do you open up?
Lead them to hell.
Fuck yeah, I do.
It flies into your mouth then. And it's gonna
Oh,
start like it's
Punching your uvula.
yeah, it's gonna start speed bagging your uvula, which means if it hit, you'll be making con saves and not puke because that's what.
Fucking not vomit, yeah.
That's so fun. That's,
All right.
I love it.
15.
No,
Oh,
it doesn't hit.
Okay, and then a 24.
That'll hit.
So it punches your uvula, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Spitters are quitters.
And just make a
bitch.
con save to see if
Oh.
you throw up.
Okay.
It's speed bagging your uvula. So you all see this hot dog fly into Dax's mouth and just start speed bagging in there. You don't throw up.
I've had bigger things in there.
There we go. Your meat pie that you also ordered, because you ordered 3 things. You're getting attacked by 3 things. The meat pie just jumps at you, and is starting to like try to choke you out. But it realizes it can't, so it's just gonna start punching you in the throat. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 bludgeoning damage with
Okay.
a throat punch, and then 21 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 6 bludgeoning damage to the throat. Just poof, poof. And Flitz.
The visor, the helm that Flitz is wearing,
Alright.
the eyes flare a bit. As my action, I'm going to do my frightful presence. It's all everybody else in the room,
Just
literally everybody else.
even Daxon.
Them too.
All
He
right.
doesn't know how to control
So
this yet.
it seems like
If there's anybody else in the room, like
it
any
seems
other.
like all of the animated things are immune to the frightened condition.
Oh well.
So I need
Damn.
Kenna and Dax to make
Sorry, y'all.
wisdom saves.
Yeah. It's a wisdom saving throw. 16.
Okay.
to become frightened. So if you,
I have advantage on this because of the armor.
yeah,
For what specifically?
For the sorry, I'm pulling it up. The dragon scale mail.
Right, you
I
do
have
have
advantage on frightful presence.
You do.
come on, Dax.
Dax, you are frightened of Flitz. You have
25.
Kinda, you're fine. Dax, you have disadvantage on everything while within line of sight of Flitz.
At the end of your turn, you can make more saves to try to break it.
So Dax, you are restrained and frightened.
But he will quicken spell, and he will cast. You watch as he says, he's gonna. You watch as he looks around and he says, Flitz, are you hungry? And Flitz kind of jumps out and begins to he's gonna go after the
shield is no longer on Flitz anymore after Ken's turn.
yeah. Flitz will kind of appear in the room and then he'll bamf right next to Flitz as he does his little teleport. So he gets advantage on Flitz's turn is over. Now it's Flitz. He will take a swing at the Let's do the wine.
Okay,
so he's gonna try to hit the wine. All right, so it is.
And just so you guys know, as long as Kenna is conscious or not incapacitated, anyone within 10 feet of Kenna, which would be both of you, have advantage on saving throws to resist spells. That's just a thing that Kenna has now.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So I'm gonna roll for the first. 26 to hit.
And you're going for the cup of wine?
Yeah, the cup of wine for the first one. Okay. Are they it's piercing and force. Are they immunity to either of them? Or can I roll them together? Okay.
Go for it.
Oof, not great. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 3 is 12. So 12 total.
Oh, that thing's looking real bad.
Okay. He'll break it. He'll try to go it again.
Okay.
He'll make an attack again on it. 18
hits.
Okay. It's better. 8 plus 8 is 16. So 16.
It shatters with a sad little yelp, like a sad scream. Just oh.
As the blade cuts through this large, hunting knife or carving knife, and he's gonna Flitz is gonna kind of step between or try to get between Flitz and. I know he can't because of the table situation, but he's gonna try to get in the face of
sure.
The marinara and the
all right,
the cheese logs or whatever.
Anything
the
else?
Mozzarella sticks. That's it.
All right, that's gonna bring us to. What the fuck is that? Did I forget to add something to the list? Hold on, there's just a random extra thing here. Oh, the mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
They are going to attack Flitz then. Because they can't tell the difference.
Nope.
2 attacks. Not with advantage.
Nope.
Natural 1.
Fails.
And a 21.
That hits.
Flitz takes 6 bludgeoning damage.
All right. His armor class and his AC or his HP have increased.
All right. The bowl of marinara is going to go for Flitz.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
For 9 bludgeoning damage. As it just headbutts Flitz.
Ouch.
And then the second attack is a 16.
That misses.
Okay. Dax! Hot dog in your mouth. And the meat pie's punch in your throat.
So there I was, hot dog in my mouth.
And you're also frightened of Flitz.
Argus also my titties.
So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
I would like to Oh no, I can't recklessly attack like this. I would like to try and attack the hot dog in my mouth by eating it.
Okay, make an unarmed strike for your bites.
That's amazing.
27.
27 hits.
Jesus.
6 damage. Just
Okay. 6 damage.
You need to roll that disadvantage.
You need to roll a disadvantage
Dex.
because you're frightened and also
frightened.
restrained.
Let me roll at disadvantage. My bad. Disadvantage, re-rolling it is a 20.
Nice.
Okay, and then you have how much damage?
6.
So you bite into the hot dog and you feel it give and you swallow it.
It's like, I'm just like, that's still. Oh my god! Like, I'm terrified. This stress eating is fantastic. Oh my god.
So you kill the animated hot dog. Anything else? You still have one more attack, I believe.
The milkshake that's trying to kill me with the. Actually, wait, no. Someone's.
Meat
trying to
pie's
punch
punching
my-
you in the throat. The milkshake's hitting you with the straw.
I'm attempting to bite the meat pie.
Okay, you're like, okay, go for it. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, because this is just fantastic. I'm enjoying this way too much. 18.
18 hits.
Jeez.
6 bludgeoning damage.
To the meat pie?
Yep.
Alrighty. And then end of your turn, wisdom save.
Nat 20 for a 21.
No longer frightened of Flitz. That'll bring us to Kenna's burger, who's just gonna keep whacking Kenna with the bun. For a natural 20. So this crit's gonna be doubled.
I can't do anything for you.
Already vulnerable.
So it's gonna be doubled and then doubled again?
Yeah.
Because they're vulnerable to stuff. You take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Burger! Bitch, use the toasted one now!
Oh my god. Second attack.
This burger's done more damage to me than the esophagus now.
Yeah. 18 to hit.
That hits.
It's getting walloped by this burger. And since you're vulnerable.
Why did I ask for a pretzel bun?
And since you're vulnerable, that's 12 bludgeoning damage. This burger's kicking your ass.
Gosh.
Oh my
Fuck,
god.
Kenna.
The milkshake is gonna keep whacking Dax with the straw. Actually, it's gonna go for throat stabs with the fucking straw.
Oh.
It's going John Wick on you, but not with a pencil. Okay, so you're still restrained. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
6 piercing damage as the straw pokes you in the throat.
Ow.
Doesn't draw
That's
blood or
not
anything, it
funny.
just leaves like a
No,
little
just-
mark. And then second attack. Nah, misses. Alright, Kenna. The hamburger's just wailing on you with this pretzel bun.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna use my
Is Flame Blade concentration?
yeah.
Roll a concentration check.
God.
The DC would be 10 on both, because you got hit twice.
Okay, I have advantage because of
Correct.
Warcaster. 15.
Okay, so that's the first one, because you got hit twice, so
Yeah. God.
another con save on the second.
It's in
Okay, so
16.
you still got
and-
Flame Blade.
Okay, yeah. 19 for the second one.
Yeah, you still got Flame Blade.
Okay.
And you're frightened, so. Oh no, you just using that? That's right. You
No, I got a 25 on
That's
that.
right. So yeah, you're still your attacks are still disadvantaged because you're restrained by the manacles on your ankles,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
you're getting walloped by a hamburger.
Um,
Luckily,
okay.
your water didn't come to life and start attacking you, just the burger.
Yeah. Bonus action, healing word on myself.
Sure.
At first level.
Okay.
So that is.
I don't know, would you be a brittle?
7 hit points for
I
me.
offered you a way out on this, and you said, "No, let's play with it.
You're
It'll be
right.
fun."
But now I have 69 hit points,
Nice.
Justin. So.
Nice.
All is right in the world, and I'm gonna use my action to make a melee weapon attack
With
against the
flame blade.
burger.
Go for it. Serve it well done.
That wasn't with disadvantage. 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Fuck.
It parries with the lettuce.
I'm gonna get killed by an
Actually,
animated
no.
burger.
What'd you get for your side?
My side, I got the chips.
It's gonna parry with one of the French fries.
Damn.
It's wielding the French fry like a sword. Just.
I'm gonna get killed
However,
by a burger
The
guy.
flame blade does destroy the French fry because it's the fucking French fry.
It's got 20 more French fries, Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole
Is that your turn?
fucking armada.
Oh, it's my turn.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to the meat pie. Who's just gonna keep punching Dax in the throat? Nope. And a 18?
Yep.
Okay, you take 7 bludgeoning damage. It just boom. Socks you in the. What'd you get for your side? Mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
Ah, that's not as fun. Alright. Actually, we'll think of something. Flitz.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Flitz is going to see Kenna struggling.
Get beaten up by a burger, yeah.
Just a little bit.
He is going to disadvantage on attacks. Okay. He is going to. Since it's already disadvantage, he's going to try to blast. He's going to throw some Eldritch Blast. He's going to throw. He'll just take his time. He's going to throw one at the.
So just so everybody knows, the current creatures that have been taken out are the hot dog and the wine cup.
The wine cup, and Kenna has
The hamburger.
Just the hamburger.
Really,
just the hamburger.
Just the hamburger.
And Dax is being
Okay.
Dax is being double teamed by the meat pie and the milkshake.
He will throw. He's gonna throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at the hamburger, and then he's gonna
Okay.
throw 1 at the bowl of mozzarella sticks.
What a sentence.
So,
Go for it.
so hamburger, 24 to hit.
Was that with disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 17 and 14.
Excellent. That hits.
That's max damage. 15 plus 4 is 19.
Oh, the hamburger just explodes in a shower of meat and condiments over Kenna.
Perfect. So I don't have to use. So the as he'll do the second one, he's gonna throw him. He'll throw the second one at the.
No, you throw that. You throw it at Kenna. No, I'm kidding.
Sure. Good luck, Kenna. He'll throw it at
All
the
force damage.
bolt. Yeah. Oh shit! I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, misses.
That misses.
And that was at.
The second one was at the mozzarella sticks.
Okay.
And the third one is going to the same thing.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
That is another good roll. 13.
All right. You almost destroy the mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, he'll do it. He'll kind of look around, and he'll misty step
Okay.
away.
Cool.
So yeah, appearing over there. So he's no longer restrained.
Sure.
At that. And Faithlitz is he's gonna go crazy. He's gonna actually take the knife, and he's gonna try to carve into the chop into the
Mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, the mozzarella
Go
sticks.
for it.
So for the first one, use his 28 to hit.
Oh, of course.
Okay, I'll do my damages here.
The burger is out.
Okay, that is 8 plus 8, 16.
The mozzarella sticks are also out.
Okay. He'll grab a mozzarella stick and shove it in his mouth as he takes the knife and he goes to stab into the marinara
Excellent.
bowl.
Excellent.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Oh god, that's 18.
18 damage.
Yep.
To the Marinara Bowl.
Marinara Bowl.
Marinara Bowl is dead.
And he's gonna sit there and he's just gonna start taking. He's gonna just dump the mozzarella sticks, and he's just gonna start eating scoopful, like handfuls of marinara sauce and mozzarella sticks chunks, and just shovel into his mouth.
A true American.
True American.
Alrighty.
That is my go.
Wow. Excellent. Flitz is at 22 total kills.
Nice.
Flitz started this fight with like 18. Alright. So that is the Marinara Bowl gone. And the... Yeah. Alright. Just taking names. Alright. So that's going to bring us to the mozzarella sticks. Wait.
They're dead.
They did. I killed something. Oh yeah, I forgot to mark off that they died. Okay, so that leaves us with the meat pie and the milkshake.
Just everything on Dax.
Alright. So that's going to bring us to then the Dax.
Dax is gonna try to take another hunk out of this meat pie.
Go for it.
And no longer at disadvantage, just a flat roll.
No, you're still disadvantaged. You're still restrained.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. Disadvantage will be a flat 20. I mean, not flat 20, but like 20. But not natural. 6 damage.
To the meat
bite out of
pie.
it.
Okay, it's still standing.
I'm gonna go take another bite out of it.
Go for it.
At disadvantage,
Yep.
that is a 26.
Yep.
Another 6 damage. Just take another bite out of it.
How do you just eat the meat pie as it dies?
As like it's going, like Dax like, and they're just like, oh, this is really good.
Dax is the only one eating the food.
Oh, Faithless is.
Ooh,
All
this
right.
is
All right.
this is, oh, it's the perfect amount of spice.
So that's your turn then.
Spicy.
How spicy is the meat pie?
Like habanero spicy.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a good burn on the way down.
All right. That'll bring us to the milkshake. Who's going to attempt to jab you with the straw twice again? Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
For 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
And then the second one is a 22 to hit.
that hits.
For 4 bludgeoning damage.
Right.
Alright. Kenna. The milkshake is the only thing left that's currently stabbing at Dax with the straw.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Frostbite on the milkshake.
Okay.
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see here. Plus
Gonna heal
0. Plus 0. 8.
That fails. It's gonna take 3d6 cold damage.
It's gonna make the milkshake even more cold.
Harder.
3d6 and you got a 4?
I rolled 2 1s and a 2.
The Weaver hates you right now.
Yeah.
3d6.
That conversation
Weaver
you had
said-
earlier? No. He's like,
Man,
fuck
the
you.
Weaver
Weaver said
really hated
he
that
did not
joke
like
I
your
told
joke.
him
Flavor-wise?
He did not like that joke.
The milkshake doesn't think it gets affected. You fixed the problem that it had before. You fixed the problem that was solved. Anything else? That,
The walk of shame.
that is the lowest I've ever seen with a fucking 3d6. That's so
Yeah,
bad.
same.
Or, I'm gonna wounds myself.
Okay. Wait, can you do that?
Yeah, I have cure wounds prepared. It's
Thank-
a touch spell, so I can just touch
Yeah,
myself.
but I think Cure Wounds is an action.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Healing word.
Okay.
For 10 points of healing.
Nice.
I no longer have 69 hit points.
Uh-oh. Flitz. It's your
I have.
It's your turn,
my
Flitz. The
gosh.
milkshake
Yeah,
is jabbing
Flitz
at
is
Dax.
standing-
You saw the frostbite. You know.
make the glass that he had warmed up a little bit cold again.
Yeah.
He's going to just grab 3 balls from the air, and he's going to throw 3 Eldritch Blasts
for
at the milkshake.
Not disadvantaged because you're not restrained.
Okay. 25 for the first.
Hits.
I'm going to roll these all together. 16 for the second.
Hits.
Okay. And for the last, 13.
Misses.
Okay, so I'll tell you all the damage all together.
It dies on the first one because it's on 14, so it dies on the first
14
one.
plus 4 is 18 plus 7 is 20 something. Yeah, he just
The milkshake just shatters into pieces, throws glass at Dax. Or no, it was a stone cup. Throws stone and milkshake at Dax. Dax just gets glazed with a milkshake.
Nice.
He's gonna walk over and sit down back in his seat and tell Flitz to sit down on the other side, and he's gonna just start taking pieces.
And as that happens, as you sit down, the grinding noise happens again, and the chamber goes back up to where it was before. There's a flash of light, even though daylight's still up. You're all healed back to full. And your food is restored to normal.
Is Flitz still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your food is restored to normal. You can enjoy your meal. And as you enjoy the rest of your meal, is there anything anybody else wants to do for the rest of the day before you retire back?
We'll go to the spa.
Okay. So you
That's
go to
it.
the spa and have a wonderful day at the spa. You probably talk
Kenna's
about-
worse than when they got out of the cabin.
Sorry, we couldn't go fucking shopping for furniture for our place.
You mean you could say we can quickly say you guys also went and got bought furniture. I did ask what you guys want to do with the rest of your day. It's
mean,
only
you
like brunch. It's only like 12 o'clock, like 12 p.m. at this point.
He would just look. Okay, I will say this.
We had
Flitz
like
is
the
only
whole
looking
tour,
for like,
and then we had brunch.
Oh right, so
Yeah.
it's probably like 1 p.m. then.
Okay.
he's looking more for like Art Deco stuff that would like be
Like Memphis style?
more wherever we are. I can't remember the name of the place.
Bizzundum.
Bizzundum. He's looking for something that would remind the group of Bizzundum.
Okay.
They've been here. He's looking for like.
Okay. I mean, you've got
Things
a blanket to decorate the home with now.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the shop Bygones. It's a small shop that deals in non-magical artifacts and relics from ancient times. It is run by a young, youthful mountain dwarf with a mane of orange hair, gray eyes, and a hunch, who walks with a cane. And you can buy furniture that reminds you of this place. You could buy like lamps that you see around the city that kind of have like the orbs of lava inside them, but these don't have lava inside them.
Okay.
There's like couches of like kind of like a stone couch but covered in like pillows, like fur sheets and fur pillows. It's a lot of like stonework furniture here, like ancient
heavy.
stonework furniture. Yeah.
We'll get a set of those sconces.
Okay, the cool
The
sconces, okay.
lava sconces. Yeah, we could make some
Okay.
alchemy stuff to make that look nice.
There's also like a chandelier. There's like chandeliers.
Yeah, we'll re-up the chandelier in the isn't there like a big meeting room or something? Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it looks like.
But there's like stone
Yeah,
couches.
we'll do that.
There's
We won't do the couch though. We'll just get those. We'll tell them that we'll be back later, and we'll grab Quoin to go transfer that stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How much would that run us? I'll buy it.
Are you just getting the sconces then?
Is the sconces? Yeah, let's just do the sconces.
How many?
Let's do 2 sets. So 4.
So 4. Okay. So 150 gold. Okay. So you buy some sconces to decorate the house with that are lit with lava, usually in the city, but you can light them any way you want. And eventually you can retire wherever you would like. Probably back in the tower, because you were offered places to stay in the tower. I believe you stayed in the library one night. You stayed in Hazar had like private chambers you could spend the night in. But would you all just like retire in the private chambers that Hazar has for guests and stuff, or?
Yeah, if he still offers
Yeah.
them, Flitz would be totally down
All right,
with that.
you do meet up with Quoin, Ricky, and Druck at some point. Just say goodnight, like, hey, oh, what did you guys do today? Oh, we did blah blah blah. You explain the story of through the ages and your dining experience. The food wasn't half bad once you got to actually eat it. It was a memorable experience. However, you fought food. And eventually you all retire for the evening to go to bed. Dax,
Oh no.
during the night, you wake up and you're in your home in Trundleheim, your childhood home. But you're alone, your parents aren't here. What do you do?
I'll look around the room, and if I'm in my
It's pretty
bed,
dark. It's like you like look out your window and you can tell it's nighttime. It's dark outside.
they'd go looking in like their parents' room.
They're not there. But like a part of you knows that you haven't lived at home. You haven't like spent a night at home in a very long time.
Yeah.
But it's night out. You look in your parents' room like it's empty. Like all their stuff's there, but it's just they're not there. They're not sleeping, at least.
What am I wearing? Like, do I look down and I'm just like
whatever
in
you
my...
whatever you'd wear to bed usually.
Okay. Dax is gonna look, because calendars are a thing, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of like looks on the wall and
Okay.
just kind of like...
It's like when you try to read in a dream.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense.
Dax is gonna open the front door.
Okay, you open the front door, and you're looking out into Trundleheim as it is at night. But there's no one walking around. And you feel, as you like, do you step outside?
Dax is gonna say like, kind of just go like, hello? Like, see if anybody...
No response. Just eerily quiet.
That's not good. Dax is gonna like put their head outside.
Okay. As soon as you put your head outside, you feel like this sensation on the back of your neck of the hair standing up, like that feeling like you're being watched.
That's not good, that's not good, that's not good.
And you blink, and you're now standing outside.
If I turn around, does the door open?
No, it's just closed. And you still get that feeling of being watched, but usually when you get the feeling of being watched, it's kind of like coming from behind.
Yeah.
This is coming from above.
Dax just kind of like swallow for a second, and then just look up.
It's night. You're used to seeing stars in the sky, but there's no stars. In place of stars are occasionally... No, that can't be an eye. Just looking down, a lidless humanoid eye.
Dax is gonna call out to Ven.
Nothing. Then you wake up. Flitz.
Yes.
You wake up in your childhood home. In your bedroom.
Is the cat there?
No. And it's like it's night. You can see like the night, like it's night outside. Does Flitz have like any like? Would Flitz have like a clock in his room or something?
Probably, yeah. Bolted to the wall.
Like, would you be able to see the clock when you're in bed? Like when you wake up, would you see the clock? It
But like,
says like 2 PM, but it's like night outside.
should like lift himself up and take the blanket and curl it all on him, like very much this style. He'd be,
Okay.
he'll move to the window kind of open it.
Okay. It looks like night outside.
Open the window fully and look out.
You feel like a tickling sensation on the back of your neck, like you're being watched, but it's coming from above.
He'll look up.
It's a void of darkness. It looks like a night sky, but there are no stars. But in place of stars, you see not blinking, you see lidless humanoid eyes in place of stars across the night sky. And you wake up. Kenna. You wake up.
Yeah, we're all cursed now.
You wake up in your family home. It's empty.
Before or after the fire?
Before.
Okay.
It's furnished, as you remember from your youth, but it's empty. It's just you.
Mm-hmm.
And you wake up, and it's night.
I don't see any eyes? Or I wake up in my family home?
You wake up in your bedroom in your family home. The Peshan house in Anundil City.
Gotcha. I'm gonna get up, and go downstairs and try to move my mother's fortune-telling table away so I can access the basement trapdoor.
Okay. You can do that.
And then I'm gonna go into the basement.
Okay. You go into the basement. It's as it is.
Mm-hmm. So, like, the whole ritual setup is still there?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah. As you remember seeing it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to open up her chest that was in the room.
As you remember it being. Last time you saw it. So empty, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Okay.
And call out for my mom.
No response.
Does it look like my dad's stuff has been touched recently? Or is it, like, still accumulating dust from after he left?
It'd be as after he left.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside and look around the street.
So you go outside and you see the streets are vacant, empty.
Mm-hmm.
And you get this tickling sensation, like the hairs raising on the back of your neck. You feel like you're being watched. You look around, you don't see anybody, and that's when you feel like it's coming from above.
Mm-hmm. I'll look up.
It's night. From here you could see the Anundil City clock tower.
Mm-hmm.
And it says 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
What kind of daylight saving times bullshit?
And you look up, and it's a void of darkness. And lidless humanoid eyes dot the sky where stars should be. Various color irises just filling the night sky.
I just whisper cathosis up at the sky.
Okay. Something moves in the infinite void. Something unnatural for sure, whose size you can't estimate or get an idea of how big it is. But something does shift through the infinite void, and you realize it's the eyes moving all together, as if they're shifting as one whole sort of mass. Give me a perception check.
I just pissed off the creator god. 24?
24.
Fucked up. I fucked up.
You see what look like rusted chains stretching to infinite lengths in this void of darkness and kind of connecting to where this mass of eyes is shifting. And as you focus and look up, you see the vague outline of a humanoid-esque shape that is impossibly large. Like, there is no word to describe its size and its mass. And the eyes aren't stars. They're not replacing the stars. These eyes are covering the sort of body of whatever this massive entity is. And as you look up, you feel the world around you kind of collapse into nothingness, and you're now floating in the darkness, floating in the void. And you look to your left, and you see Flitz, and Dax, Druck, Quoin, Ricky. You're all floating in the void. Dax and Flitz, you also, before you wake, are also brought into this void of nothingness, and you too see Kenna. And this shifting humanoid mass of eyes in this infinite void of nothingness, the chains stretching to infinite lengths, disappearing into the void.
If we try to call out, does any sound come out?
No sound comes out. And one by one, you each find consciousness. And I need each of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Is this a magical effect?
Technically.
Is this a spell?
No.
Okay.
Fuck off. The dice tell a story.
24.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Let's see where I fall between
I
y'all.
rolled a 3 and a 1.
Oh.
10.
Okay. Kenna, you wake up. And
no.
you wake up in like a cold sweat. And the memory of the dream dissipates. The only words you can think of as the dream fades are eyes. Void. Anytime you go to attempt to recall the dream, it's just eyes, void. No details of what you saw, what the thing was, it's just eyes, void. And that's not a success. Flitz. What's your least favorite limb? Or least favorite part of your body? Like, what part?
Gosh.
Actually, yeah.
Least favorite part of my
Just pick
body.
a part that... You know what? Just, pick a part of your body that's the first thing that comes to your head.
First thing that comes to my head is his legs.
Okay. You feel a weird kind of itching sensation on your legs. And it hurts to touch.
Oh.
Kind of feels like you poked yourself in the eye. Like, it's that sensation you accidentally poke yourself in the eye. That's what it feels like when you go to itch your leg. And you feel what feels like bumps under the fabric of your clothes.
Roll his pant leg up a little bit and look.
There's like a lump under your leg,
What's that?
and it briefly splits open like eyelids, and you see an eye, the same color as your iris, on your leg, and the skin that parts are eyelids, and then the eyelids close. An eye has grown out of your leg.
Fucking
Dax.
vile.
God.
That said, roll me a d6. Flitz.
Oh, me?
Oh.
Foe.
Alrighty. Your perception skill increases by 4, which I will add.
Okay.
So plus 4, which will be a skill magic bonus. Cool. Dax. Flitz, same thing though, you also forget what you saw. You just think eyes void,
Uh-huh.
if you want to recall the dream. Dax. First body part that pops into your mind. First thing. On your body. First thing. Don't think about it. Just the first thing that pops into your head.
Her throat from Jacoby.
Okay. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay. You feel an itching sensation on your throat, like where the cut was. You feel like it's not there anymore because this is a clone body, but you feel like an itching sensation on your throat where you were cut. Do you like touch and itch?
Yeah, I'd be like scratching, like what the
It feels like a lump, and you feel the eyelids part, the flesh that has now become eyelids. They're not actual eyelids; it's just the skin when it parts. It looks like eyelids. You feel an eye visible on your throat, right here. Roll me a d6.
Five.
Okay, your perception skill gets a +5 bonus, so you will be at 11 perception, which bumps your passive perception up to a 21. And again, when you go to recall the void, or the dream, void eyes. You have an eye on your neck. Flitz, eye on the leg. Kenna, you wake up relatively unscathed. And as you all wake up, we'll find out what happened to the other three on their day. We'll do a quick one for them next week quick one for them next week. And we'll figure out how their version of the dream went and see if they have gained any. Actually, Flitz and Dax.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Well, we'll find out more about that. But that's what we're going to have the session for the week. So thanks for watching, everybody. It went a little longer than I actually anticipated. But something happened. You all did something.
I'm cutting this motherfucker out the first chance I
You all
get.
did something last week, and that is coming to play here.
I didn't do shit.
You were with the group, and they did something. So
guilty by association, girl.
we'll figure out what that is. But hey, Flitz.
Equal opportunity trauma.
Flitz has a concealed eye. Dax, you just wear a scarf.
A thigh eye, if you will.
Is it like inner thigh? Like
No, it's like it's like
cool.
right here.
Oh.
Ugh.
Are you like a
Chafing
goth
on that.
girl?
Yeah.
With a thigh high?
Yeah.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah, well,
Dax, like just chafing on the eyeball. Walking.
Eye patch. She's gonna get an eye patch or something.
But there are other mechanics tied to having these eyes. Yes, I may have borrowed some stuff,
No.
but this is less nice. Well, it's fun. We'll see. It's gross.
It's horrific.
But that is where we'll end it for this week. We'll see what happens next week. Good night, everybody. Maybe the others will be fine.